君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。やっ
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。
Hello guys, good afternoon. Yes, welcome to the stream. It is now again Kaisaya Community Cup for Arena of Valor, and we are already on the 10th day. And yes, just 4 days remaining, and we are about to conclude this series of games for the month of July. It's gonna be so exciting. Oh, look at that! Thank you so much for the what's that name again? Yeah, Angelo Dumaop. Thank you so much. And everyone who tuned in on the live stream right on time at exactly 4:30 p.m. For the meantime, do share the live stream so that we let the community of Arena of Valor in the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia region that we have this kind of event for the community. But yes, for the meantime, talking about community support, I want to give thanks to Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers, my supporter from Scotland, Srank Gaming. They currently still have a game in this tournament. Arthilian Gaming from Elixir, thank you so much for the support in our community event. And of course, to our dear viewers, we have an ongoing giveaway for you guys because, of course, you see the pinned comment in the live stream. We basically have 500 vouchers giveaway for you guys. Actually, just one lucky viewer will be able to have that. Oh, thank you so much for becoming a supporter, John Michael Capetillo. Did I pronounce? I cannot see your name like properly because it's so small on my end. But yeah, John Michael, thank you so much for joining the Kaisaya Fans Club. Talking about Kaisaya Fans Club, we have. Oh, thank you for the 100 stars too. Thank you. I really appreciate all the support. In not only for me but also for the community as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. But yeah, where are we right now? So yes, for the. What was that? I can see a lot of alerts. So there you go, the 100 stars. Yes, it just appeared right now. So yeah, go Team Kaisaya. So are you rooting for Team Kaisaya on this stream? Because that's the first series that we are about to witness today. They are complete. Hold a thought because I'm gonna be checking them out. I think they're ready. So let's just ask them if they are G. Or they are game. Yes, they are. Seem to be ready. Silicon Petal. Let's go. Let's start the lobby. And yes, for the first series, it is going to be Kaisaya Fans Club on the red side and Team Revengers on the blue side. We're gonna be taking a look at the bans and pick right now. And yes, I'm not missing anyone in here. I'm gonna be doing solo stream right now for the first two series because we currently don't have any other volunteer casters available. But if you are willing or if you are like interested in shoutcasting too for Arena of Valor, just send me over a message and yeah, we can talk about that. So yes, for our first two bans in here, we can see Pain and Dirac. By the way, sorry if I get interrupted later on. I have a grab delivery ongoing right now and he is about to come into my place few minutes from now. But regardless, Yeah, we're all casual in here, so no worries about that. We can see Pain and Kira, as well as Dirac, usual bans I would see so far in the Kaisaya Community Cup. Laville instead will be picked up in here by Team Revengers from the Philippines instead of Akira. And that is also reasonable because we know how powerful Laville is, especially in the late game time. You know, he got the damage that he needs as well as the capability to survive. Zip will be banned in here by Kaisaya Fans Club from Indonesia because they know well, personally, me, I find this hero quite annoying. You know, he stops you from getting farm because it's either he will go for a delay on the minion waves in the lanes, or he would just basically go for a reset on your red buff or your blue buff when you're a jungler going for that objective. Oh, meantime, I want to give shoutouts to Arthur Gaming, Axel, Tel Anas, Dicini Momo, Brian Campos on watching currently on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you so much for tuning in, and of course to those who are currently watching on Facebook. Yeah, we can see a lot of people in here. Hello, shout out to Betsy Log. Yeah, Patrick Tamunday, Pakin Chain. Hopefully, I did not mention any bad words just by mentioning your name. Patrick Tamunday, Vincent Limaano, Benjamin Magno. Hello to you guys. I hope you guys are having fun. Yes, last night was quite an exciting night for the Arena of Valor community globally because it was Buriram versus Flash Wolves, and my bet was on Buriram. Apparently they lost. Well, that's it. Some win, some lose, but that's competition. That's part of being in the competitive scene. But meantime, going back to our draft in here. Hi, Kaisaya from Thailand, said Packaging. Ooh, welcome to the stream, Packaging. Chain, is that Chain or Chain? I'm not too sure. Just let me know how to properly pronounce your name. Yes, welcome to the live stream. This is the Baratayuda server that includes Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and actually Myanmar too. We have some Myanmar players in here too, but they're too quiet. Hopefully my future community events they will be able to join. Yeah. So because I'm solo hosting and solo casting right now, we can find that not my commentaries will also include greeting you guys because I will be able to do so. I gusto ko yan. Shoutcasting 101, said Brian Campos. Yeah, sure, right now. I mean, what I do in here, like if you volunteer cast, I would give you feedback. I would give you tips and tricks somehow. Yeah, with regards to casting. Well, anyway, let's continue on the draft. Richter and Omen onto the side of Kaisaya Fans Club in here. Most likely they're gonna be putting that on the side lanes, and they maybe will be go for a marksman jungle. Not too sure which marksman. It could be a Lindis, it could be a Rourke. We don't know as of yet. But yeah, they have secured in here really great side laner so far. Krizix will be there. If it is complemented with a Krizix, that is a good way for them to add a potential for them to set up ganks. However, on the side of Team Revengers, we got in here an Aram and a Varus. So an Aram will obviously be there to give protection to that Elandor, who could be in the jungle, most likely. Varus could be on this side. Yes. We don't know as of yet because, of course, I don't think Elandor will be keep locking this spell in for himself. Maybe it's just their way of not showing as to where they will put Elandor. But for me, I don't see Elandor actually good on the side. I mean, Elandor needs some early snowball for him to utilize his kit, his capability in team fights. And at the same time, Elandor is actually very fast in terms of jungling. So why not place him there? So, and rather than put him on the side lane. But it's situational regardless. We can see now Ibneth getting locked in here on the side of Kaisaya Fans Club. A tank that we don't usually see, but if it's there, especially when he gets the item that he needs, He's too tanky. He's quite annoying to, he's super hard to kill because he can regenerate when he's in the bushes, and at the same time when he is in that ultimate form, it's just super hard to take him down, especially when you don't have the damage that you need as of yet. But bans in here: Violet and a Crixie. Violet, you can see that was banned by Team Revengers. Obviously, they want to take out any possible marksman jungle that Kaisaya Fans Club might put up in here. Meantime, Kaisaya Fans Club removed two mages from the Revengers. They just basically want to remove any good picks because most likely they're gonna go for a Raz, and Raz might have a hard time on dealing with a Crixie and an Alistair. So there you go, a ban on to that Alistair and a Crixie. But hold a thought, showing off that nice skin. Darcy a while ago. Zata could be a good pick too. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, I don't think we can do any adjustments anymore to those who are asking because we're already live. So if we move any of the schedules right now, I'm so sorry, we cannot. So to the teams, can we announce that on Discord, Silly? Yeah. Basically, any adjustments request will not be granted anymore because the stream is already ongoing. The event day 10 event is already ongoing, and it's gonna be super hard to make any adjustments anymore, as we've already started. But if you have informed me like earlier before the stream started, or maybe yesterday, maybe we can make some adjustments. And yeah, they locked in the Sata in here. I thought they're gonna go for a Raz. They hovered Raz a while ago, and at the same time banned out some heroes in here that might have a hard time against a Raz too. So Hazata is okay. A lane on the sides. Oh, and the Flash. I did not expect Flash coming in. Not too sure which hero the Flash will be aiming for. It could be, yes, the Lindis. And there you go, as we have predicted, Lindis could be the possible marksman in here on the side of Kaisaya Fans Club, knowing that they have secured in here an obvious pick, Richter and Omen, in the first two picks that they have got. So, dear audiences, dear viewers on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, who do you think they got a better draft? Who do you think will win? Let me know in the live chat section, be it on Facebook, YouTube, on or Twitch, and we'll read that one out. But yeah, for the meantime, quick recap of the hero and player lineup for the side of Team Revengers. We have in here Varus for Empler, Elandor for Kinichi, Elaine for Killjoy, Arim for Kalista, the Flash for Drini, and for the side of Kaisaya Fans Club from Indonesia, we got Zata for Zatras. Wow, that's quite confusing. Richter for Mad Dog, Ibnet for Edward, Omen for and Lindis for Nightmare. So yes, guys, look at that, really good proficiency level for that Omen right over there on as well as the return Mad Dog as well. So let me know in the live chat. We're actually seeing in here a lot of people on Facebook live stream cheering for the Revengers. They said hashtag RVG win. Any fans for the Kaisaya Fans Club? Well, they are fans themselves, so I'm gonna cheer for them. I guess I'm gonna but yeah, regardless, good luck to these teams. This is just a best of one match, actually the upper bracket, round 3. So you really cannot make any mistakes. We'll see how this will go as we load onto the battlefield. So yes, what we usually would want to see in here in the early stages of the game is that how they're going to be positioning themselves. Right as of the moment, we can see a lot of members from both sides actually eyeing on to positioning themselves in the riverbed as fast as possible, poking out each other. Who goes slow first maybe will be at a disadvantage. But look at that aggressive play coming from the side of Team Kaisaya Fans Club. They actually went in for an attempt to even go for a steal on the red buff, but good reaction by Revengers right over there. They were able to successfully defend that buff. Yeah, defend that red buff. It's gonna be quiet now, but look at that Zata right over there in the middle lane. Half-Life right now. Ooh, thank you so much, Captain Panda, for the 380 stars. I love what AOV looks now. I think I will try to play it again. Oh, but hold a thought. Look at that fight ongoing onto the bottom part of the map right now. 3v2 situation. Edward will fall down. What a bad situation for that Ibneth. But yeah, thank you for the 380 stars. But yes, we can see a tussle ongoing onto the top side right now. 1v1 ongoing against Killjoy and Arms. Let's see how they're gonna defend this. Killjoy is super low, but the backup is incoming. Arms forced to flicker out and to dash away. Even, but look at that chase from the flash. He won't be able to chase but at least he will just but at least he forced him to back away and get scared. But meantime, although that happened, that successful defense happened, that Spirit Sentinel will be taken down by Team Kaisaya Fans Club. Look at that tussle ongoing onto the middle lane part of the map right now. Flash is super low. He needs to back away from the base. But then again, another objective secured in here by Team Kaisaya Fans Club. What is happening in here? It seems like Revengers is missing out some opportunities on the objectives. Basically, them, winning defenses, but apparently losing control on the objectives. Maybe because it's Kaisaya Fans Club doing some plays, but look at that. Ultimate coming from the Zata. It will not connect onto Kenichi, and Kenichi will be safe. Kenichi needs to back away from the base, but yeah, we can see a lot of aggression in here coming from the side of Kaisaya Fans Club. Oh, Yuko apparently. Yuko before, I think he tried to play Arena of Valor but not cast. Well, I don't know what's going on with Yuko right now. I think she's quite busy with Mobile Legends. But yeah, for the meantime, we can see another clash ongoing in here onto the river part of the map right now. All might be going on solo right now, but he was able to go for an ultimate in here. That Ibneth, a lot of HP bars going so low. Killjoy is so low. He will go for an attempt to even go for a 3v1 fight. All alone right now is this Alandor. What can he do? He maybe will be able to go for a clear of the minion waves, but that was actually a good snowball coming from the side of Team Kaisaya Fans Club, giving that double kill even onto Nightmare. So this is gonna be scary. This is gonna be a nightmare for Team Revengers if they allow this Lindis to just continuously go for some snowball. Oh my goodness, what is gonna happen in here? How do you guys think will Revengers be able to make a catch up on their farm? Let me know in the live chat. Maybe we can read that one out. But yeah, for the meantime, a 1v1 fight ongoing on these two mages right now over in the middle lane. Garena will fall down. The last it will connect. Coming up from the Sata. That was an unfortunate situation for the Flash. One of the heroes that I really love from DC. 3v2. Make this happen in the bottom lane part of the map right now. Ampler is super low, getting caught that. I don't think he will be able to make it out. Backup incoming from Kenichi right now. Ampler will fall down. Yes, indeed. That is the ultimate card from Kenichi. Alandor and I think Kalista will be able to dash away. Right, a clash here in the jungle camp of Team Revengers right now. Oh, a shot down onto the Zata. Is this a possible comeback from Team Revengers? Killjoy is still going for a chase, but he's gonna get cornered. Kenichi still all alive, trying to poke the hell out of members of Team Kaisaya Fans Club. But look at that. One turret will fall down onto the middle lane part of the map. And yeah, it is Omen, or sorry, yeah, Omen on the on the Omen doing some split push work. Another tussle onto the bot side. Magic in here. I don't think he'll be able to make it out. Yes, he got CC'd by that Arim. Definitely, there's no way for him to make it out. And Alandor was there too. Alandor just doing the best that he can. Oh, look at that. Really good KDA still for Kenichi. 301. Actually, so as is the Lindis too. So it is a 4.2k gold for that Alandor. Meantime, Nightmare got that 4.2 K as well. Actually, still Alandor is ahead in terms of farm. So if they go 1v1, for as long as it is in the lane, Alandor can still win. Do not make fights in the jungle camp if you're going up against Alindis. Oh, my order from Grab is here already. I'm gonna be heading on to. I need to go AFK in a bit, but yeah, let's talk about the fights that is currently ongoing in here and the bot side onto the mid side too. A lot of things has happened. I wasn't able to clearly follow that one up, but yeah, overall it is a double kill going on to the Lindis. Oh, actually triple kill even, and I think Team Kaisaya Fans Club will be able to get their position already by getting the tier 1 turret on the bot side too. No, I did not order KFC, although Kaisaya Fans Club got that initials. I ordered SNR. I'm not promoting. I just want to let you guys know. But yeah, I have to just go AFK, so BRB guys. Alright, I am back. Okay, what has happened? So, let me just try to do a review, but looking at this review right now, we can see that it seems like Lindis is already well fed. Having that level 14 on her side, meantime, that Revenger's having level 11 as the highest level for their side too. He's gonna get shot down in here. Kenichi is. Kalista going solo in the middle of the members on the side of Team Kaisaya Fans Club. They're trying to dominate the lane in here onto the top side. And again, the advice in here, if you're going up against a Lindis, do not go for a team fight in the jungle camp. Any jungle camp, be it your jungle camp or the opposite's jungle camp, because that's where Lindis is powerful. You know, she just basically needs some bushes, so she'll be able to utilize her passive or maybe even the runes or yeah, whatever that she has set up on her kit. But yeah, for the meantime, this turret is about to fall down onto the bottom part of the map. Lindis as well as Mad Dog will be able to get that Dark Slayer. Not too sure as to where they're gonna be putting that Drake up. It could be in the bot side. 3 remaining turrets in the side of Team Revengers right now. How can they go for a defense? They definitely need to catch the Lindis. Maybe the Flash could do that work. No, he's fast. It's gonna be hard for this Arum to actually go onto the back line because Lindis hurts a lot already, and there's also the setup that is possible to happen on the side of Kaisaya Fans Club, given that they got an Omen who has his ultimate available too. So now the question, oh, look at that. Apparently we were just talking about how possibly the Flash could help, but up in terms of catching up, the Lindis, Edward advances here and onto the base of Team Revengers right now. He went for an ultimate, and I think Kaisaya Fans Club, they are decided to actually go for an end on this game. Oh, Kenichi will fall down. I don't think he can survive against 5 members on the side of Kaisaya Fans Club. Drake is still here. All the turrets in the mid and the bot side already has fallen down. They're gonna put an end onto this. It's a really fast-paced match at 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my god. It's obvious that Kaisaya Fans Club, they're actually really showing some, good plays, not just in terms of micro, but in terms of macro too. Their decision making, they know how to shove and pressure their opponent for them to be able to get a good position in the next objective that is about to go up. And we saw that happen just by early game time before the Spirit Sentinel goes up. We saw that Omen was already pressuring the top side. He almost got caught up, but of course he was able to back away with a slither of health. He was still safe, and yeah, because of that pressure that was given onto the top side, his other teammates was able to position themselves in the Spirit Sentinel. Sorry if sometimes I'm like, pausing because I'm thinking of the proper terminology for the objectives, because sometimes I might lose it because I also cast Marvel Super War and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. So I don't just want to mix the names up again. I almost did it again on, when was that? I think it was my MLBB casting last Saturday when I mentioned Dragon again, so I just did not capture that. But yeah, so it is actually Kaisaya Fans Club going for, a high risk, high reward kind of plays. They will pressure the side that has the next objective in such a way they get a position on that area next. But then again, GGWP to the fans of the Ravengers, don't you lose hope, because they will still have a chance on potentially making a comeback from the lower bracket. But meantime, it is Kaisaya Fans Club moving on to the next round. That is round 4 that is gonna happen tomorrow. So Silicon Peito, let us just know that Kaisaya Fans Club will have another match tomorrow. We'll just announce the timing later on, but they can take a look at the challenge bracket link. For the Ravengers, they have another fight later on at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time against BANAL BOYZ. So yeah, up next is RenaistreUp from Indonesia and Alpha Team from Indonesia. And before we head into that, again, I just want to give huge thanks to our sponsors. Oh wait, I can't join the lobby. I'll just join a bit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, again, to our sponsors, Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming. Thank you so much for supporting this event. And of course, to our viewers, we have a 500 vouchers giveaway ongoing on my Facebook live stream. All you have to do is type !notify and share the live stream with a hashtag KCCAOV. Meantime, as we set up all the teams here in the lobby for the next match, we're just going to be heading on to a really short break. I hope you come back with me. Don't you go away.
Lightning Ball!
Star Splash! キリト君、私が守る。決める。今。行くわよ。
ライトニングボール！
スタースプラッシュ！キリト君、私が守る。決める。
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュ。キリト君は私が守る。切れる。
Hey guys! Well, I forgot to unmute my mic. So yes, welcome back to the Kaisaya Community Cup. We are now on day 10 and yes, this is the second series for today. Sorry, I was eating something. I was eating the pizza that that I ordered. Not from KFC. I don't think there's pizza there. It's from SNR. But yeah, the second series it is a battle between two Indonesian teams, RenaistreUp on the blue side and Alpha team on the red side. Meantime, shout outs to our sponsors again: Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthilion Gaming. To our viewers, don't you miss the giveaway ongoing on my Facebook live stream. All you have to do is to type !notify just once. Please do not spam or else you might get muted by Facebook. So share the live stream too on your wall and add the hashtag KCCAOV. Make sure it is public. And yeah, where is KZB? KZB will be joining me later on to the third series, but she's not here yet because she's still at work. Yep. Meantime, yeah, just let me know if you have any shoutouts requests too from the viewers there on our live stream. So hello to Mr. Newbie on YouTube. Shoutouts to you. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let's talk about the draft right now. Let's talk about what is happening on the draft right now. It is a Florentino and Elandor ban onto the side of RenaistreUp. Alpha team having that that Dirac and Zip ban too, allowing them to prioritize that Laville, which is also sometimes highly contested picker ban, because we know the potential of this hero to just go wild when it's already on the late game time. Oh, thank you so much for the live stream. I mean, for the share, Reynaldo Sanuan. Shoutouts to you, Mark Dinamarca. I hope Mark Angelo Dalida Dinamarca. Did I get it correct? I hope so too. I hope. Yeah. Kay Hayate. Sorry, I was about to say Kaisaya. Kaisaya is here. Hayate is here. There you go. Hayate is here. Actually, my one of my favorite marksmen, especially during the time that he just came out. Now he's just a super powerful kind of OP as well. He's just so mobile. But now he's actually getting matched up with getting matched up with other marksman heroes, you know, like that of Laville, etc., etc., etc. That's actually a good counter against the Malok. Malok, although he's quite tanky, you know, for as long as the Hayate got this damage that he needs already, that HP bar from Malok will just be like poof, nothing. Poof, nothing. Yes, indeed. Kira gonna get locked in here by team Alpha team. Alpha team, yep. But looking at the first two secures of RenaistreUp, look at that. Both of them, that Omen and Krizix, got a got that capability to set up team fights. Both of them can lock in targets, you know, with the Omen ultimate, and for the Krizix, of course, I think that was that his first skill or his second skill? I don't usually play Krizix, so sorry about that. But yeah, both of them can set up, and that's good. They took away in here a tanky jungler from the side of Alpha team, which is a Zephys. I'm not sure why they banned it one out. No, I think I was looking at the wrong hero. But regardless, Kira is in here, the jungler on the side of Alpha team. Alpha team will be taking out the Nakroth and Kriknak. As we can see right now, what is missing on the side of RenaistreUp are, junglers. Is it actually a jungler? So their option could just be an assassin jungler, but they can still offer for a marksman jungle if they wanna play it quite risky, but in terms of damage they're good. But yeah, let's take a look at in here. They're gonna be banning out the Alice from Alpha team. Alpha team, though, this Malak, we don't know yet where he'll go. He could go in the mid, or he could be a support, or maybe even in the side, just not jungler. Amelie gonna go on the side lane, obviously. Could be on the DS side, of course, because we got a Laville already on the AD side. So they just need a mage in here. Well, Malo could also go mid because they got a mage Kira already, but we don't usually see that happen. Although there's a Kira in here in the jungle as a source of magic damage, they could still offer another magic damage source for their mid lane. Meantime, last two picks for the side of Team RenaistreUp. Was it gonna be? They're currently missing mid laner and a jungler. There you go. Pain will be locking here. 2 magic damage source coming from the Crazy. Actually, 3. There's a lot of magic damage coming from RenaistreUp. Krizix, Crixie, and Pain. What can you say about that, guys? Well, in terms of early game time, they got the poke that they need, because that's going to be hard to take for any tanks or any members on the side of Alpha team. But come late game time, it could be a problem for them, especially if Team Alpha team already got the items that they need to at least lower down or get themselves some defenses against the magic damage. But yeah, actually Hayate is a good pick against any tanky heroes. Malak, Lumber, that won't be a problem later on. So I'm not too sure which side I'm actually liking in here, but guys, let me know. I mean, for you guys, maybe you have your favorite composition too. Let me know in the live chat. Meantime, I'm gonna have one bite of the pizza that I ordered a while ago from Grab. I hope you two are having your snacks or whatever. But this is my, this is my first meal of the day because I woke up late. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Let's just have a quick recap of the hero and player lineup. For the side of RenaistreUp, we have in here Krizix for Kenzo, Omen for Paradox, Hayate for Gabriel, Pain for Sylar, Crixie for Zeta. And for the side of Team Alpha team, we got Laville for Sayang Gaming, Malok for Valley Billy, Amelie for Cube, Lumber for Arshavi ni Boss, and Kira for Ryuki. Let me know in the live chat who you think are the better comp in here. What might be the advantages and disadvantages? I like that high proficiency level for the Hayate and the Kira. That's gonna be so exciting on how they can pull off their heroes of choices. So, yeah. Again, let's take a look at how they're gonna be laning in here. There you go. There you go for the full screen of the game. So while we wait for them to, position themselves, I'm gonna go have one bite of this pizza again. Yep. All right, definitely. Like what we've expected a while ago, Malak's gonna go mid because they got a magic damage source already from their jungler, and they're gonna be leaning towards that Lumber as support for themselves. It will now just boil down on how they're gonna pick up the fight where they are actually powerful. Meantime, we can see that the poke coming up from Gabrielle onto the Hayate, forcing Sayang Gaming to just tower hug for the meantime. A setup is being planned in here by that Kha'Zix. Gonna get that Lumber right now. Gonna get stunned a little bit because of that Kha'Zix, but look at the damage coming up from the Hayate. Will this be the first clear? Oh, forced to flicker out. Was that Lumber? A backup incoming from Valley Billy. That Malak from the side of Team Alpha, and yeah, look at how Hayate is not really getting scared about any tanky heroes on the side of Team Alpha team. He knows he got the damage that he needs, but yeah, for the meantime in here, 2v1 ongoing onto the middle lane part of the map. A backup isn't coming in here, coming from the Crixie just in time. He will be able to dash away, fortunately enough for Paradox. But yeah, going back to the base will not allow you to clear off your minion waves faster than your opponent. Death is forever, according to Omen said Queen 6C. Let us see what is happening here. Both of the objectives are already up. That Spirit Sentinel, so is the Abyssal Dragon Kratos. Just gonna get this objective first. Let us see what is about to happen. Meantime, RenaistreUp is... Oh, look at that aggression coming from the side of Alpha team. A dive in coming out from the pain right now. He's gonna get the first blood onto that Malak. Malak will fall down. Lumber is having a hard time trying to back away to he'll fall down. That was 4-4-0. Actually, we can call that 4-4-none trade because Team RenaistreUp is gonna get this objective too, and they even got the better position later on into even taking that Spirit Sentinel. Meantime, that 1v1 tussle is on going onto the top side right now. Cube as well as Paradox. Look at that, really low HP Cube. So as the... Oh, gonna be dangerous right now. Cube, don't overextend. You're gonna fall down onto the hands of the Pain. Pain is just so painful right now. He got the 401 KDA right now, 100% participation in team fights and whatnot, and he got well fed this early on. Oh yeah, he is not... Yeah, he is the jungler on the side of RenaistreUp. I thought he's in the mid. Yeah, sorry if I forgot about that. Now the question in here is that how Alpha team can potentially stop RenaistreUp from snowballing. Meantime, look at the fight on going on to the mid side 3v2 situation. The ultimate from the Lumber came out, but that was under turret, and his members are actually not willing to dive in that deep. Okay, just gonna go for... Hold on. Okay, my son just asked me to open a cult for him, but yeah, 4 members already all rotating all together in here for the side of Alpha team. They feel like they have to be all together, but another fight ongoing right now. Pain is ready to go for that damage. Boss will fall down to 2 members down already on the side of Alpha team. This Pain is really being painful in the ass right now, not even scared, just going all in. Kira can't do anything and needs to back away away. Let's look at the deficit that Kira has right now. 2.8k on the hands of this Pain and just 2.1k onto the hands of this Kira. This is looking bad, actually. This is looking bad. Pain wants to continue the pressure that he is in, and I think if they continue to do so, they just can go for more snowball, because Hayate will just basically go online, and look at that. That ultimate coming out from the Lumber is already put into waste because there was no follow-up. There was no follow-up from that fight, and yeah, this is looking like an uncontested Abyssal Dragon Kratos. It will just go into the hands of RenaistreUp, and I just can't tell as to how Alpha Team could make a comeback in here. They don't really have a good hold to stop either the Hayate or the Pain from going in. They don't have any stuns. Well, the only stun that they got is from the ultimate of Laville, but it is still a skill shot. It is a skill shot, and you need to make sure that it should connect. This is looking a little bit bad for Alpha Team. Ubos pati pantubos, said Elmer Mags. So yeah, if you don't want to watch on Facebook, you can head on to Twitch or YouTube. It's smoother there. But yeah, for the meantime, fight is ongoing right now. Ultimate coming from the Lumber, followed up by the damage coming from the Crixie. Crixie is just hurting a lot. So is this the... Oh my goodness! That Lumber is gonna fall down again, followed up by the Malak. Shock, I don't know if that can do anything. Probably it's just him going for suicidal mode, and yes, they're gonna get wiped out almost by Team RenaistreUp. Now, just 2 members on the side of Alpha Team right now. Oh, not too sure how they're gonna defend this, because RenaistreUp, they're owning the map right now. They want to own the map, and they want to capitalize on the lead that they got already. It seems like there's no stopping from them. It is. They're gonna take down this tier 1 turret on the top side, and yeah, after that they even got a good position, and if that Dark Slayer is actually up, that could be their next intention. But for the meantime, for Pain, he needs to go back to his blue buff and take that one for him. They gonna go chill. Dragon is about to go up, and yeah, they're basically owning the place, and it feels like Alpha Team is already scared to just advance any further across the riverbed. But oh, look at that. They got the vision of each other. Ultimate put into waste once more, and again, no more ultimate from that Laville. It did not connect to any. It did not even go for a steal onto that Abyssal Dragon. Oh my Gord. Well, Gord is from Mobile Legends, so well, anyway. Yeah, there's the shot coming from the Malak. Let's see how they will go for this one. Kira is... Oh my goodness, Kira is totally having a hard time doing a setup or a catch up on the marksman on the side of RenaistreUp. Triple kill even for Zeta. I saw some really good Crixie play, by the way, in APL. So that's so good. Do you guys think that this is gonna be it? That RenaistreUp will be able to get this game already? Let me know in the live chat. And yes, because they got the position onto the top side already, why not take the Dark Slayer and as well as the Spirit Sentinel, because they got a good contestant on this side already. Really low cooldown for that Crixie ultimate. So it doesn't matter if he makes use of that just to secure that Dark Slayer too. What is the setup that they need? The Double Trouble really needs to connect from the Laville. I mean, it's not hitting anything. So as is the Lumber ultimate. It's not hitting anyone. And sometimes if they would hit any, there's no follow-up. So Alpha Team needs to recompose themselves for them to be able to set up a team fight. This is poor Kira right now, not able to find the right spot where he can go to safer place. And there you go, they're going for a setup in here. Team RenaistreUp, that ultimate again from the Lumber will not catch any. Lumber will fall down, forced to just back away. He will just be eaten alive by that Hayate too, and Sylar. That pain is just really being painful in the ass. And again, another member in the side of Team Alpha Team will fall down. 3 of them just remaining. Gotta go for a defensive play. What can they do? It seems like another turret in the mid will fall down anytime soon. So as is the bot side. It could happen too because they got a good flow of these Darks, or Drake rather, onto the bot side, and even go for an Abyssal Dragon create a stake. There you go. 6-1-10. Everyone's just going in favor on the side of RenaistreUp right now. They're gonna aim for the bot side. The Drake will fall down, but that is still okay because they were able to take that a tier 2 turn on the bot side of Alpha Team right now. Cyan Gaming will get a kill against that Krizik, but that's okay because as you can see right now, it is still Alpha Team forced to back away from that fight because they don't have the damage as of yet. They don't have the capability to pick up or peel off a member in the side of RenaistreUp. And talking about peeling off, there you go. We can see Cube getting peeled off by Team Renaistre onto the top side. This turret in the mid side will fall down too anytime soon. They got a good flow of minion waves there. Oh, look at that really greedy place by the Hayate. Well, that was wrong. But this is now almost end game. And yeah, they should avoid that because they still gotta respect Ryuki on that. Kira, she's also painful. It's just that she is not getting the setup that she needs from her teammates because again, in terms of the draft, they are lacking setups. Alpha is too behind. Their tanks can't get in front to set up without getting melted fast. That's so right. Aylmer Max. Again, Hayate. We called that already a while ago. Ooh, even Hayate is going for. I thought he's gonna go AFK, but yeah, Hayate. He doesn't have any problem dealing damage against. Oh, that connect. Oh, that is a double trouble that will connect, but that is put into waste because basically doing that, you just let your opponent know where you currently are. It's physics, so basically it came from here, yeah. So I guess you should make sure that you go for a double trouble when there is really a team fight that is that must be set. But that one was just basically put into waste. It is sayang, just like the IGN of sayang. It is sayang. Sayang actually means waste. So there you go, giving more information as to where you currently are. If they find that the arrow is in here, they know that you're somewhere along the side. So to the Leville users, you gotta be really careful onto when you should use your double trouble. There you go, ultimate coming from the Lumber again. It did not connect to any. Oh my god. There's a team fight coming up from the Kriziks. That is a good set right now. I think they're just gonna be obliterating this Alpha team that we have down bottom side. Laville can't do anything. The damage is not real. Oh, he's gonna get held by that. He's gonna get held by Paradox. And he was able to dash away. But then again, I think this is GGWP. They're just gonna be focus firing onto the base of Alpha team. Congratulations to Team RenaistreUp for winning this upper bracket round 3. You're gonna be moving forward to round 4 tomorrow, and yeah, silly. Let them know that they have a schedule tomorrow. We'll just follow it up as to the timing. For Alpha team, don't you worry, guys. You still have some hope down in the lower bracket. So Alpha team, they still got a game later on. At 9 o'clock p.m. Philippine time or 8 o'clock p.m. Indonesia time. So yeah, congratulations GGWP. And the next match that you are about to witness is Mavis Fortune versus INGENIOUS team. So Mavis Fortune is from Indonesia and INGENIOUS is from the Philippines. Gonna love this one because gonna be saying good luck to my former teammate from Liab Halia. Unique, she's playing with INGENIOUS right now as their mid laner. Not too sure if there's gonna be a shuffle in terms of positioning, but yeah, Again, huge thanks to our sponsors, Garena Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthelian Gaming. To our viewers right now, again, exclamation point, notify and share the live stream publicly on your wall and add the hashtag KCCAOV. Up next, I'm going to be joined by KZB as my co-caster. For the meantime, we're just going to be heading on to a really short break. Don't you go away.
君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。ギャッ！
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュ。キリト君、私が守る。決める。今。行くわよ。トリプルキル。Legendary! Double kill! trying. And how will we ever see if we're meant to be? It's terrifying. It's terrifying. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be. And how will we ever know? That was a close call.
To ban.
Alright, we are back in here at the Kaisaya Community Cup. This time I am joined with KZB. Yes, I'm Kaisaya here at the Arena of Valor. That is our featured game for the KCC this month. And of course, before anything else, we just again would like to thank our sponsors, Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthelian Gaming. To our dear viewers, you can win 500 vouchers if you type !notify in the live stream even just once, and making sure that you share the live stream publicly on your wall too with hashtag KCCAOV. Hey, shoutouts to Talanas on Twitch from Thailand right over there. Shoutouts to you and everyone, every Indonesian friends who's currently watching on YouTube too. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Muhammad Rift. Sorry, I can't pronounce your surname. Rift Kill? Yeah, but yeah, KZB. This is this is one Indonesian team, Mavis Fortune, and one Ingenious team coming from the Philippines. Any expectations on this possible matchup that we'll see today?
Actually, I've seen both of these teams in previous matches I've casted, and they're both very good. So I'm expecting really good plays from both these teams.
I'm expecting to, especially there's some girl power that will be shown in here on the side of Ingenious team to having Unique on their side right now. But talking about the bans, you can see an Alain ban as well as a Leville ban right now on the side of team Mavis Fortune. Ingenious will be banning out the Dirac as well as that Kira too. But my question is Alain actually worthy of a ban right now?
Well, in my opinion, I'd rather have the Zip banned rather than the Elaine, just because I haven't really seen a successful Elaine gameplay. Even when I saw a team using him was able to win, he, as the hero, he always struggled in lane. So I think that's why I don't really like the ban on this hero. But we'll see if this changes anything in this game.
Yeah, let's see if there will be some changes in here, because now it is Mavis Fortune going to respect that lane. But yes, Talanas, I will be casting with KZB today because we got a lot of talent pool right now for this stream. So yeah, Zip getting prioritized by Mavis Fortune right now. I don't know, it's going to be hell if this is a really good Zip player, because you know how annoying he is. He stops you from farming on your lane and at the same time annoys you in the jungle too. especially for the jungler, you're gonna be annoyed once your buff is taken by this zip. But let's see how Ingenious will react to that. You know, the possibility of them stopping this zip from coming in onto their jungle camp or whatever. But for the meantime, how do you think should Ingenious team should deal with this zip that is on the side of Mavis Fortune, KZB?
Well, for me, I think that just the best way to just deal with the zip is to just prohibit him from entering the jungle. The support has to be on point in terms of where he is on the map so that she can provide the right vision for his team. Because where the zip is at, try the jungle on the opposite side, or at least cover the buffs so that your jungler won't have a difficult time.
Yeah. You gotta protect your jungler. Well, anyway, that is an Elendor jungle on the side of Team Ingenious. He could just be going in and out of the fight, and yeah, basically he's mobile. So, but let's see how this goes, because this is also a zip that they're gonna be dealing with, and they gotta be careful in here too on the side of Ingenious, because Mavis Fortune got an Omen. So whatever Omen will be locking in as a target, we can already expect that Mavis Fortune will just be focus firing on that one. Meantime, Lumber is also a good source of good support currently in the current meta. You know, he's classic, but now people are seeing the importance of his passive. So what are your thoughts about Lumber finally, you know, joining us in the current meta right now, KZ?
Yeah, I think he's really like a really good hero. And even if he wasn't still part of the meta, I still use him. Like the knockups and the stuns he can do with his ultimate really help in team clash. It just really depends on the player who uses him. But in the meta right now, very helpful for the OP mages, right? OP marksmen, I mean. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes it really happens, right? Wherein, you know, you have some value, but people will only realize it at the later, you know, in the later stages, like this Lumber. People now realize that okay, his passive is useful. Yes, his ultimate is also useful in terms of setting up team fights. Well, can't blame them, because you know, the highly competitive pro players in the bigger leagues really sometimes shifts the meta. But yes, for the meantime, looking at the bans right now, two junglers or assassin junglers are actually banned in here by Team Ingenious. So this is a Cricknack, this is a Zill. Are they worthy of a ban? Are they stopping them from you know, potentially going up against the Elendor pick in here for the side of Ingenious?
Well, for me, in my opinion, those type of assassin heroes, is particularly the Cricknack and the Zill, they're really able to burst down this Elendor. So I think it's a smart move for them to ban it out.
Yeah, I just had one bite of pizza there, guys. Sorry. Did you eat already, Casey?
No, I haven't. But it's
yeah,
okay,
feel free to eat on the live. So you will join me eating on the live stream right now, so no worries. We can go all casual in here. But yeah, okay. Roxy has been taken out by Team Mavis Fortune. He's kind of similar to Omen, having that hold, but there's the drag too. So this is a good respect too. But I'm not too sure if Roxy is actually one of the heroes being played by Ingenious. Do you know? Do you have an idea, KZ?
I don't think any Ingenious player plays Roxy, but Roxy in general as a hero, she's very easy to control, even if it's just your first time to use her. And as long as you're familiar with her skill set, I think you can use her right away. And I think Mavis Fortune prioritized this ban because in terms of direct counters to Omen, Roxy is number one.
Roxy number one, I like that. Yeah, well, Volcat. Yeah, Pizza, Talanas, and Stiffer on the live chat as well. Reniel, where is Reniel here? Reniel Bondaleon in the line of Ingenious. Do you know? I don't know which hero he's currently using. I'm not familiar.
I'm not also familiar. I'm only really know Unique.
Unique only. Unique only. So it's
Yeah.
just Unique that we're after for Ingenious. Okay. Because as far as I know, Renel is part of Ingenious team because he's the team captain. But I'm not sure if he's playing. I just saw him go up on the live chat right now. Well, anyway, Murad and Raz has been the last two picks for the side of Mavis Fortune here. Murad, how do you find him in the current meta right now? It feels like, looking at the Doiser, right? He prepares that stats, and not really stat sheets, but tier and rankings of the heroes. And it appears Murad is actually on the down south.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts about Murad right now?
Well, I sort of agree with it just because he got the nerf on the ultimate wherein the damage would really depend on how many targets he hits. It's better if he just hits one so that the damage is better. But in terms of using him as a counter pick to this Elendor, I think it's pretty smart also, so that you don't have to really be aggressive in terms of engaging the Elendor. You can just go in and out without getting a lot of damage on you.
Yeah, and Tel Anas from Thailand watching on Twitch right now said that Murad in Thailand is pretty much phased out. So can you share us in the live chat why he is actually phased out? Is it what are the reasons? Is it because there are better assassins? As for me though, it's just my point of view. It's just probably it's because there are also better jungle options now, and that are more mobile and can clear the jungle camps faster. Meantime, for Murad to be able to set up fights, he needs the stacks that he needs. For him to be significant in team fights. Yeah, meantime, before we discuss more about that, let's have a quick recap of the hero and player lineup. For Mavis Fortune, we got in here Raz for Kyosan, Zip for Killa, Omen for Vinsmoke. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Vinsmoke is on this, although he's Filipino, he's actually playing with some Indonesian friends. Vinsmoke with that Omen, Kafani for Makia, and Murad for Spirch. What? Yeah.
Yes, and for the sign of the Philippine team, Ingenious, we have Unique on that Ignis, Bragadoom on that Lumber, Dark Owl on that Joker, John on that Elendor, and Glitch on that Richer.
All right. So just to share, Tel Anas said that the reason why it's phased out for him, the reason why it's phased out in Thailand because there are many other jungler hero options that are assassins as well, and at the same time he's been there in the game for a long time, and now people pretty much know how to counter him already. So that makes sense too. But let's see though if Ingenious is actually prepared to counter this Murad.
Yeah, for now, we do see that our Joker spots out the Zip here in the mid lane, just doing a little bit of poke damage. The Zip is already doing his job trying to create any trouble for our Elendor, but there's just so much protection coming from Ingenious side.
Right, I wasn't looking at the game early, but did actually that Zip stop the flow of the minion waves to go through that mid lane?
I actually didn't notice.
I didn't see because I ate pizza. Sorry.
Yeah, but what I noticed was he was really trying his best to try to enter the jungle here on the top side, but he was unsuccessful because there were 4 people from Ingenious trying to block him out.
Oh, there you go. A pause coming in from the red side right now. So we gotta show you the pause screen. Meantime, it's me because I have to follow up the setup with the caster cam of KZ. So yeah, a pause coming up from the red side. We only have 1 pause per game, and a maximum of 3 minutes. So yep. Meantime, what do we see on that game? Honestly, oh, we're assuming. I just finished the camera setup. Now we're okay. Say bye to our lovely faces. Meantime, we can see a clash on going here. 3v3 situation. Bragadoom is super low right now, but I guess there's just enough time for him to go back to safety.
Yeah, that was a right move for that Lumber. If our support is not at good health, it's gonna be hard to engage Mavis Fortune and any kind of team fights when the Elandor turns 4. Oh, he's level 4 already. But we do see the Raz spotting him out, which is good for Mavis Fortune. They know where our Elandor is gonna be.
Oh,
We
there you
get
go.
a little bit of ultimate
John!
He's so very low. Oh my gosh, is he gonna survive? Yes, he does. That's really good for Ingenious, but for Mavis Fortune, it's really better because they're already in a good position here in the Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah, but I guess there's still a possibility and hope. But with John not in this team fight right now, Murad will be able to secure the dragon as well. 4v3 ongoing right now. Brigadoon definitely needs to back away, but unfortunately enough for him, he won't be able to do so because I think he was locked on that wall. But while that was happening too, look at what Vince Smoke is actually doing out to the top side.
Yeah, I think he was able to kill the Richer, so that's really
Oh.
good for Mavis Fortune.
Oh,
Because
Richter's lagging, it seems. I think. Oh, unfortunately for Ingenious, though, we only got one pause and a maximum of 3 minutes, and they did not make. They weren't able to utilize that. So all they have to do is just continue the fight right now. John is super low, getting cornered right now. I don't think he can make it out. Unique trying to poke the hell out of the members of Team Mavis Fortune to no afford. I think she needs to back away because this is gonna be dangerous. She's just gonna get poked by that Murad just like that.
I think also the Elandor is lagging. I think I noticed that, and I think that that Unique needs to leave this top
She
lane,
needs
just give
to.
out that lane. So what? Our Richer is just
Oh no,
on
he's
display
just
over
standing
there.
there.
Oh, so unfortunate for Ingenious right now.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta stick on the rules though, to be fair, because we got one match before, wherein it was actually a 4v5, but they managed to win the fight, right? So, well,
Yeah.
that's just actually just one proof that it is actually possible to carry a game, but can't control this now because you gotta follow by the rules.
I really think two members are lagging for the side of Ingenious because
Yeah.
even the Elandor is just randomly standing in the tower. So this is really unfortunate for Ingenious right now. I really recommend, hopefully they just maxed out the 3-minute maximum on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
boss they did a while ago. It was a pretty short boss.
Yeah, they didn't use the 3-minute timer, but I guess even if they do so, like right now, we can. I think it's already, I don't know, past 1 minute after that boss, and some of the players are not reconnecting. Quite unfortunate though. It's looking like a 2v5, but yeah,
I
we
think
gotta.
this is already a 3v5 right now
Yeah.
because the Richer is moving, but there are a lot of times that he just stands in the map. But the Elandor completely is just in the base right now. And then here in the bot lane, you see that there are just so many members from Mavis Fortune to gank onto the Joker and the Ignis, and they're not very mobile as heroes. So our Mavis Fortune team is so very aggressive, and the Lumber has just arrived here in the bottom lane. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to do anything but use his ultimate, but there's just no backup coming from any members of his team, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is looking bad for Ingenious. They just gotta deal with it again. Try their best to at least not give Mavis Fortune a free, an easy game rather. Still try to stop them regardless of the disadvantage in terms of numbers. But I think they're almost back. I hope so. John is in here trying to clear up the minion waves, but oh, look at that. I think he needs some protection in here. The Lumber must join soon, and hopefully they can still make a comeback in terms of catching up in terms of numbers. It is a 4K goal. It is quite big, but there you go. They're gonna go 3v2. Fortunately though, for that Kafeni as well as the Zip, they got the roll from that Zip, and they will go back to safety.
Yeah, I think both players are back right now, and they're trying their best to come back from this, which is very, very honorable for them. And I think they still do have a chance here. They just have to get their Elendor farmed up a little bit as well as the
Oh no,
Joker
Elendor is
because
overextending though. He's all alone
oh
on the bot
no.
side. 2v1 situation in here coming up. Actually, 3v1. He's just gonna fall down with a burst damage coming from the Murad. Meantime, onto the top side, they're gonna go catch Vinsmoke in here, but they did not go for a chase, although they got the potential on even trying to catch him down. And I guess it is now some hesitations are quite obvious now on the side of Ingenious because they want to play it safe because of that, you know, disadvantage a while ago from having two members lagging and disconnected.
Yeah, I think actually the Elendar has already reconnected, but I think he's still lagging because when you said he overextended here in the bot lane, he was just
Maybe it's out of control.
lagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lagged. He lagged a bit, like he was about to go out and then he stopped. That's when he got caught by the Murad. Oh, we do see that he's trying to get a lot of damage onto the Kafeni, but the Kafeni is a little too fed. But with the help of the Joker, they secured this first kill for the Ingenious team. And very
Glitch.
low
Oh, look at that.
of Mavis Fortune. Oh my gosh, are they gonna get a kill onto Murad? They do not. But our Raz, very healthy right now and very mobile, so he can just get in and out of that clash.
Yeah, Unique though trying to go for a defense play here onto the top side. She needs to clear the minion waves. That turret will stay intact with that 1.6k HP. Meantime, I think something just happened somewhere in the mid or bot side wherein just they killed a member. It was Glitch, I think. Oh, what? Alright.
What?
I think they forced the Dark Slayer even though they don't have the item that they need already. They only got, look at that, the rank breaker, that gilded boots, as well as a jungling item. And I think of a Murad forcing that Dark Slayer alone is quite risky. I mean, it's gonna deal a lot of damage against you. But for the meantime, you can see the 3-man chase coming from the side of Ingenious right now. They're not gonna go all in. They're quite afraid of that Vinsmoke maybe having his ultimate, which is still up. And for the meantime, John will be picked off again into the bot side.
Yeah, it's good. It's becoming very difficult right now for our Ingenious team, and we do see that the Joker is trying his best to get his team back into here, but there's just so many members that are a little bit more fed for the side of Mavis Fortune, and that Murad getting a lot of stacks onto the members of Ingenious itself, and they're having really difficult time with the Zip as well for supporting that Murad.
Yeah, Zip will just basically eat up his members. And there you go, another fight ongoing in here. Quad kill even counting up onto the last kill onto the Murad. I mean, onto the Elendor.
Yeah, and though I think they're not going to try to force it like at this moment, but I'm not so sure what Ingenious really can do right now. The Omen is
It's
very
gonna be hard and tough.
yeah, very, very hard for them.
Oh, there you go,
and
another.
that Joker just died to the Zip there, and that's really unfortunate. And they're really at a bad position right now. That I'm not sure what's Elendar planning right now. He goes right into two members of Mavis Fortune, but he just gets poked out and he has to head back to the base. And is that a nice place to recall? He can just get hit by a second skill of the Raz.
Yeah, definitely not a place to go for a recall. It could be AI. I don't know if AI actually goes for a recall when it is happening, but regardless, I just do hope that Ingenious will be able to go back up and go into recomposure again for themselves. For the meantime, while this Murad got his Omni Arms already, he's ready to take the Dark Slayer confidently enough. A while ago, you know what, that one death he has, it's just from the Dark Slayer alone. The Dark Slayer is probably mad at this Murad. Alright? You're winning because there's only 3 members on the side of Ingenious. No, I'm just kidding. But of course, it is also Mavis Fortune getting ready for this tournament. And at the same time, we can see they know what they do. as well for their very own heroes. Like for example, the Zip, he knows when to roll in, he knows when to roll out, he knows when to eat up his teammates. But yeah, for the meantime, we have a fight ongoing in here onto the jungle camp of Team Ingenious right now, getting caught down by that Ome right now. He's glitch. He'll become glitchy right now as he dies onto the hands of the members of Team Mavis Fortune.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the Drake has already been summoned here in the mid lane, so that's additional tankiness that our Mavis Fortune team has. And along with the rest of their very fed members, the gold lead is already almost at 10k almost, and the Murad's very fed, so it's gonna be easy for him to just come in and out and get kills without any effort put into that. And I think only our Lumber is left, and the Joker who's been trying really this whole game to get this.
Actually,
get
two
the
of
kills.
them we can see. I mean, actually, three of them. Well, Owl, Unique, as well as Brigadoon. They're doing their best that they can, but you know, it's just really hard to deal with. Now, John is not even moving anymore. I don't know, you know what, I can still remember that fight between To-Do List and OneSnap Esports wherein it was a 5v4 situation. I wonder if To-Do List was put into a situation that it is a 3v5. I wonder if they will be able to do it. You know, maybe we can set up them a challenge sometime, community challenge.
Yeah.
Hey, try to go for a 3v5 or 4v5. Can you repeat that? But anyway, just a test. Just a test.
Yeah, but I think the difference between this match and that match is that because for the side of To-Do List, it's their jungler that was still active in that game. It was really the Cricknack who really carried
that makes
the game.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, for Ingenious, it's like it's their jungler that's completely gone, which is why they're struggling a lot, because it's not like this Joker, they can convert him into a jungling Joker, because I've never heard of that.
No.
If they had a different, like, MM, perhaps,
probably.
Violet or something.
Like-
but Joker, it's out of the ordinary, really.
And during the time when it was To-Do List fighting up as 4-man against OneSnap Esports, it was just the DS laner. I think it was the Richter that got this. Yeah, we know that it is like, okay, sometimes you don't really need to join the fights or the clashes because you're the off laner or the lane that doesn't have to deal that much or join team fights that much. So yeah, different situation indeed.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that the player whose role is the most like safe if ever he does lag or disconnect from game, it's the DS, because most of his work is split pushing and getting towers on the opposite side of the map. But in terms of team fight, he doesn't contribute as much as the junglers and the mid laners and the supports as well. So I think that's what really is the biggest difference here. And we see that this is the second Stark Slayer for Mavis Fortune, and they're very fed right now, 50k to 38k right now in 14 minutes of the game. And I'm not sure that Ingenious has it in them to defend this anymore, because Joker as an...
Are they gonna leave this Drake alone?
I think
you know what?
so.
One thing that is surprising for me though, although Mavis Fortune is going up against like 4 or 3 members on the side of Ingenious already, they're not able to end the game ASAP.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh,
they
look
even
at
wasted. They even wasted.
Wait.
Oh, look at that one! What is this?
What
is this? What
That's
is
what they
this
were
plan? What?
That was so funny. Okay, so they left the Drake to die because they had so many super minions. They collected super minions here in the mid lane, and
Oh
I
my
think they want to
God.
let the super minions end this game. What a huge disrespect.
I mean, that was funny. That was funny too, but because the minions are actually standing and walking on a straight line, like as if they're soldiers or something.
Yeah, that's fine. It was funny though.
Yeah, but yeah, quite unfortunate for Ingenious. But don't you worry, because Ingenious actually will just fall down onto the lower bracket. They still have a match later on at 9:30 p.m. Philippine time against Moonlight Valiant from Malaysia. So to defense of Ingenious, don't you worry. But for Mavis Fortune, they're gonna be moving forward to round 4 in the upper bracket. So Silly, just let them know about that, and we will let them know about the timings for tomorrow. But up next, guys, it is going to be OneSnap Esports from the Philippines and All-Star from the Philippines too. This is gonna be so exciting because I want to see the competition between these two teams too, knowing that they got what it takes in terms of skills and everything. Meantime, huge shoutouts to our viewers right now, not only on Facebook but also on Twitch and YouTube. So Muhammad Irwan, Tel Anas, Elmer, Brian, thank you so much for tuning in and chatting on the live chat. And on to the viewers on Facebook, we got in there chatting Scott Hill Adelino, Gabriel Renzales, Jake Liames. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Before we head into a short break, again, thank you to our sponsors, Garena Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, Arthelion Gaming. Again, to the viewers, type !notify on the Facebook live chat and share the live stream with the hashtag KCCAOV. Meantime, me and KZB will just head into a short break. Maybe we'll take a bite of some foodie or something, because I know Casey just came from work. So yes, we'll be back, guys, after a few minutes break. Don't you go away.
君たちは俺が絶対に守るから。やっ！
Triple kill! 大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。耐えた。耐えた。待ちなさい。遅い。
ライトニングボール。
スタースプラッシュ。キリト君は私が守る。決める。今。行くわよ。
To ban.
Hello, you guys. We are back here at the Kaisaya Community Cup Arena of Valor. That is our featured game for this month of July, and we are now on the 10th day. We only have 14 days for this event, and we are coming close onto the grand finals. I'm Kaisaya, and with me is KZB. Again, before anything else, huge thanks to our sponsors: Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, Arthurian Gaming. Thank you so much. And to our dear viewers, we have an ongoing giveaway, 500 vouchers. Just type !notify on the live chat. Make sure to share the live stream on your Facebook wall publicly with the hashtag KCCAOV. So, KZ, let's now talk about the draft that is currently happening right now between OneSnap Esports and All-Star. Maybe you can share something, maybe your insights about, in particular, about the picks and bans that they currently have so far, or maybe about the players themselves.
Oh, well, for me, I already see that since our OneSnap Esports is on the first pick, they really decided to just ban out supports so that they can get that Dirac pick, because Dirac's almost always banned from the tournaments. It's because of his potential and his skill set. And I think the Alice ban is a ban against the Dirac, because he will struggle a little bit if he's against an Alice support because of the stun and the friendship, the ultimate hissy fit. There we go, the hissy fit. Yeah.
Well, this is so far in terms of burst damage looking good as well on the side of Team OneSnap Esports. Oh, thank you so much, Elisa Estores, for the 25 stars. She said, "Go the range. Good luck, OneSnap Esports." So that was some really supportive partner? I'm not sure actually because the range is not really sharing a lot of things about his personal
girls.
life, right? Right. Maybe
Girls.
we are afraid to say something. Char. Well, anyway, there you go. A lot of support. I mean, cheer out who your favorite players are, who your favorite teams are. Is it OneSnap Esports? Is it all Kalasag All Star? They just registered as All Star, so we just call them All Star.
That's Kalasag?
Yeah.
That's Kalasag.
Yeah, so you know them? Do you know them?
Oh.
Maybe you can share.
I know that
That's
team
8
name.
p.m. Maybe you can share something about these players.
Japan.
Oh, okay. So the OneSnap Esports, I know most of them except for Too Easy for Blue. Vittorio is one of my close friends, and he's very in terms of role, he can be anything, and it's kind of it's amazing that he chose like the most like out there role, which is the mid, which is like I never saw him as a mid laner. But on the side of Kalasag, I've seen them in several tournaments actually, but not with this all-star design. It's kind of cute. I always thought it was a cute like all-star because they have star.
Oh my goodness.
To pick.
Yeah, that's what you thought. But yeah, makes sense. Actually, it's just now when I realized that maybe they are called All Star because they got stars on in front of the names. But yeah, regardless, as you can see right now, the bans have been completed in here. Shoutouts to Itbank Gaming. Is that Itbank Gamer or LT Bank Gaming? So shoutouts to you. Thank you for tuning in onto your live stream. Michael said in here, I hope in my stream I can also get that kind of support. You know, guys, my advice to those who are currently streaming right now or wanting to become a successful streamer, just be yourself, and as much as possible try to become interactive with your viewers. You know, that's what streaming for. I mean, why do give a reason for your viewers to watch your stream? Like, for example, are you the type of streamer who create events for the community? Are you the type of streamers who just go for entertainment, you know, put up a show or something? Or are you the type of streamer who just basically make friends with your viewers? So it just depends on how you want to pull off your identity as an influencer, as a streamer. So it all depends. But then again, it also comes into some luck. It involves some luck indeed. So take it as like trying to become an actor or an actress as well. So not everybody, like for example, a lot of people wants to become an actor or an artist. So but not everyone becomes lucky because sometimes chances are not there for you. But you know, you can always try your luck or just grind for it. But yeah, going back to the game again. So it's looking tanky in here for both sides. Ibneth on OneSnap Esports hands and All Stars getting that Thane. What can you say about this picking so far?
Well, I really like the Ibneth pick based on actually a lot of the recent tournament in APLs. Ibneth's like the shocker support that you never thought that anyone would use. But then you see the tournament and then a lot of teams really maximize him to like a good potential. And you can really see how he will contribute to team fights because of his ultimate. And the Thane as well, I've seen several users, they really set really well for their teams using the flicker and then using the movement skill to set for his team.
Oh, let's see how this will go. By the way, Clive is not in here as the support of OneSnap Esports. Instead, it is the range who's gonna go for the support role. And for the side of Team All-Star, it is Holden that is on the Thane. Meantime, while we're here onto the loading screen, let's just have a quick recap of the hero and player lineup. For the side of OneSnap Esports, we got in here Ibneth for the ranged, Dirac for Vittorio, the Joker for Too Easy for Blue, Roxy for RTG, and Cricknack for Stifler.
And for the side of the All-Stars, who I just found out are Kalasag, Ironic as Laville, Nutella as Yena, 8 p.m. as Slims, Sphinx as Raz, and Holden as Thane.
Dear viewers, let us know who do you think at the better lineup, who do you think will win, because I myself, I think both of these teams got what it takes in terms of playing micro level and macro level, so it's gonna be hard to predict. But for you, KZ, what do you think for you has the better comp in here composition?
Well, I think that because OneSnap has that direct, like, I think they're really good at advantage already just by that hero pick himself, just because he's very prioritized to be banned. And I don't see a lot of games wherein there's much to lose. But of course, it will really depend on how they execute for both teams, because I also like the Slims pick for their jungle on the side of All Stars, because double marksman come mid to late game, that's gonna be difficult to deal with.
And by the way, that pause is not counted. That pause is actually allowed once we load into the game. Just allow everyone to just get in the game. So yeah, for the meantime, in terms of the positionings in here in the map right now, it seems like there's no one's going for an invade. So they want to respect each other. No risky plays as of the moment, because sometimes those risky plays can make or break.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and I think that's why I don't notice a lot of invades in tournaments. Most of the time, most teams, especially Filipino teams, if they know each other, they try to respect each other's team comp, and as well as their players as well. So we get an engagement here in the mid lane. They get a lot of poke onto that Raz, but he was able to just recover and get out of there right away because he's such a mobile hero.
We saw that Stifler was able to tax in the mid, and that is the reason why he is up on gold compared to what the Slims has. And that's very important. Actually, if you're a jungler and if you're able to tax in the mid, regardless if you are not able to get the small camp, look at that. Right after the red buff was taken by Stifler, he is already level 4. That is because he taxed in the mid. So that's actually very important that you talk with your teammate, you're the mid laner and the support, to wait for yourself, for you as the jungler in the mid, for you to get a tax. And look at the setup ongoing right now. Flicker out coming up from Holder right now. Fortunately enough, he got that spell for his side, allowing him to save his life.
Yeah, that was really fortunate for him. But we see that OneSnap Esports is in a good position to take the Spirit Sentinel. But there are 4 people from All Stars ganking onto the range, and the range is so low, and he pays with his life. But the Quick Knock does secure the Spirit Sentinel, and our Roxy has gone all the way here to help here. But the Laville is here as well, doing a lot of burst damage onto the members of OneSnap Esports, and causes Stifler to die as well in the clash. What a kill by that Raz, and the Raz is not finished. Is he gonna get the Joker? No, too easy for Blue, survives this clash.
It's a lot of exchange in terms of skills. 2 for 2 overall, just within 2-minute game time. And look how so far Team All-Star is actually able to deal with the lineup of Team OneSnap Esports. What has happened in there? Is it because of the setup coming from 8 PM? He was able to target a stun, taking down the range as their support. So that basically means OneSnap Esports didn't have any protection. But how about you, KZ? What did you see about that? Why is that, although the lead was slightly in favor of OneSnap Esports in terms of gold, it's still All-Star actually able to answer back?
Actually, what I think I noticed there was the response from both the side lanes. It was faster for the All-Star side. In that Spirit Sentinel, it was already a 3v4. It took pretty long for the Roxy to come into the fight, and then the Joker and the
ironic.
Ironic is so low, but with that, oh my god, killing Joker.
The rocket will connect. They're gonna go for the Abyssal Dragon take. Quite risky because the members of All-Star are still all alive right now. 2v2 onto the bottom part of the map. Vittorio will be able to join the fight right now. A flicker out coming for Sphinx. He'll be able to save his life. But then again, that pressure was just way too much come from the side of OneSnap Esports.
Yeah, that was really good for OneSnap there. But oh my god, all the way from the base, the Laville uses his double trouble to get that kill.
By the way, too easy for Blue. He's lucky enough my camera wasn't pointing towards him, or else he got the replay. Oh my god.
The range has entered the wrong bush, and there's 3 members here of All Stars to gank here. The Slims is already inside the tower. Oh, the Joker has just arrived. So much burst damage coming from him. The Roxy is now behind him, and I think they're gonna secure the kill on to the Slim.
There you go. You know what? Somehow, Ironic is actually being problematic for the side of OneSnap Esports. You know, even early game time, he can survive. He can just basically go for his second skill to save his life, and then when he frees, it's just way too much to handle. But do you think a setup that OneSnap Esports should do, pull off, to stop this level from snowballing too?
I think it's good. It's very likely that they're gonna focus on this AD lane so that they can shut down this Laville, because they know he's gonna be a problem once he gets the right items. So you already see that there are a lot of members here from OneSnap in the area, so that they're able to gank onto our Laville. But the Thane is there to protect him.
There you go, Holden.
Golden, but he is so tanky, they can't manage to secure the kill there.
Laville, which was their main target, apparently still all alive, getting the protection coming from both Raz and of course the Thane. The range creating space for Stifler right now to get his Abyssal Dragon Kratos. They will secure this, and yes, they're still up 1k gold lead. But you know, regardless if that they got this gold lead right now, it feels like somehow Ironic still is actually in a good spot, getting the 2 kills on his side. It says something, but oh, the range right now forced to make use of his ultimate in the bush, but he is forced to flicker out. Fortunately enough for him, he got a little bit of sustain, but definitely with a slither of health, I don't think OneSnap Esports can initiate or join a fight. And too easy for Blue in a dangerous spot right now, gonna get canked by 3 members on the side of All-Star. It will take down, or they will be able to take down the tier 1 turret on the bot side, creating more space for the All-Star team.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for the Joker there, being ganked by 3 members. And we see Nutella here in the area trying to set something for his team, but unfortunately our Stifler has gotten out with his skill.
Yeah, So there's just basically a lot of protection for the All-Star team right now, which is Laville. Meantime, Nutella all alone at the bot side. Gonna get quite tanky, but not tanky enough for a Crickneck, as he will be bursted down. Ultimate coming from the range right now. Too easy, will fall down onto the hands of 8PM. Whoa, Stiffer going wild right now. The triple kill, making use of his Arctic Orb to save his life under the turret's fire. There you go. Flow of minion waves flowing towards the tier 1 turret on the bot side. They're gonna be taking that down and creating a space for themselves. Meantime, onto the top side part of the map, what is happening in there, KZ?
We see that the Laville and the Proxy, they're very playing safe right now, but the Thane is already in the jungle of our OneSnap Esports side, just providing a little vision for his team. Oh my gosh, is he gonna be caught out by the Durak and the Ibnet? You know, our Holden is able to survive that, but they have their sights set on the Spirit Sentinel rather than this kill. But we see our Laville trying to get it. I think he was able to. Oh no, it's the Crickneck got there in time to get the Spirit Sentinel for OneSnap.
Yeah, Sphinx, that Raz will be poking out the members of OneSnap Esports too. Now, it seems like OneSnap Esports now eyeing onto the top side. Ironic is super low. Holden is in here to protect Ironic, but I don't know what can they do against 4 members on the side of Team OneSnap Esports. His turret will fall down, so is the Thane. And now, more space created for OneSnap Esports team. KZ, do you now consider that maybe is this a game in favor of OneSnap Esports?
Well, this early, it's good that they're able to get the towers that they need, because the first 2 tier towers are gonna provide a lot of map control for OneSnap Esports. And right after that second tower take, they secured it with an objective, one of the biggest objectives in this game, which is the Dark Slayer. So that's very, very good. That puts OneSnap Esports in a good position right now.
Poke here and there coming up from the Raz, but gotta be careful because Ibneth is just waiting in the bushes. Holden too, actually.
Yeah, a lot of members from All Stars are actually waiting for a set from the.
There you go, the range getting caught down. Ooh, look at the damage coming from 8PM. It's just way too much to handle, putting the range on to less than half-life.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate for the range, because But he's an Ibnet, and standing in bushes will recover his HP. Plus, his ultimate makes him super tanky, so it's really not gonna matter that much right now. We have 3 members for OneSnap Esports, and Stifler is just right behind them, trying to help his teammates to secure this second tier, and they successfully do. Stifler doing a
Oh.
here in mid lane, but there's first damage coming from the Raz, and the Slims is just not enough. But we do see that the Drake is very healthy, and I think he's gonna be able to push this inhibitor tower here in the bot lane. And too easy for Blue, uses his flicker. Does he get a kill onto our team? He does not, but they need to escape this right now. They need to leave for OneSnap Esports there. That puts them in a really good position getting that inhibitor tower.
Stifler dying early on before that fight happens on the bot side was quite unfortunate. He was very much needed onto the team fight, and I think that was a mistake that he actually went a little bit greedy on trying to kill down 2 targets. That's why Stifler, you shouldn't aim for being the MVP. calling out my boyfriend to make some proper plays, no. But yeah, that's something that, you know, in general you have to be really careful on. Yes, it looks attracting getting that potential kills against 2 members onto your opponent's side, but you know, it's always better to go for a safer play.
I agree with you there, but I do think the zoning from the move of Stifler over there really did help in terms of the tower push in the bottom lane. But unfortunate for him, he had to pay with his life, which is not really gonna benefit his team. But the Roxy being a sacrificial lamb here, being chased down by 4 members of All-Star, he is not going to
RTG
survive
will
this.
fall down.
Yeah, but there are 3 members for OneSnap Esports here, ready to push the top tier
Oh,
lane.
nice space creation.
Yes, and that was a bait for sure for RTG. Like, sacrifice me, kill me, follow me. That's what that's what he really did there.
And now, actually, the ranged at this 12-minute game time almost, he's not scared anymore to do some quite overextension, just create space for his teammates to go for an objective, like what he did a while ago onto the top side, and even onto the Dart Slayer side, where he created really great space for his teammates to go for objective. And now, this is a lot of gold lead in favor of OneSnap Esports team. The question in here is that, what can Team All-Star do to come back?
Well, for All-Stars, with their lineup, actually, they have a lot of comeback potential just because they have a lot of stuns. They have the stun from the Double Trouble, the Slims, and they have the knock-up from the Yena as well, and the skill from the Thane as well. So they have a lot of potential. They just have to be very careful in engaging with OneSnap. Don't be aggressive. Here at the top lane, oh my gosh! Stifler was trying to be super aggressive there, but he was able to burst him out. But the Eminent ulti here in the mid lane, doing a lot for his team. Holden is so very low, and Joker is able to secure the kill onto him. Only 3 members per All-Star team alive, and all inhibitor towers are down.
Yeah, no turrets left for the side of All-Star team. How can they make a comeback in here? Slim's still all alive. Maybe he can connect an arrow, we don't know, but that is the range actually just covering up his members, giving him a lot of protection. But I think they need to back away. I mean, you know, Ironic's about to go up in here alive. They just need to fall back, maybe just steal the jungle camp of All-Star. Yeah, a while ago we saw Stifler also getting 1 kill, but apparently dying in the end too. I think that was quite not really a misposition, because you know, it was just All-Star actually proactive as well, maybe in defending for their teammates.
Yeah, they're very active in the side on both sides. They're really trying their best to execute a good play, but I think they're having a really difficult time when it comes to like team fights, just because All-Stars almost always try to stick together as 5 people, while OneSnap, they prioritize a 4 versus 5 or 4, just 4 members rotate, and the Roxy just split pushes, which creates a lot of space for their team.
Yeah, for sure. And now, as we can see in here, somehow All Stars actually holding on to defending their base because they got 2 marksmen. In terms of clearing of the minion wave, it's gonna be easy for them. So I feel like OneSnap Esports should still respect All Star in here because, you know, a potential comeback can still happen for as long as maybe this Laville or maybe 8 p.m. has some good targets onto connecting their stuns. You know, it could be a game changer for them.
Yeah, I agree with you there. If the double trouble for the Laville or the ultimate from the Slims gets a good target like either Joker, Dirac, they have a lot of potential to come back because once they're stunned, the stun isn't like just 1 second, and they have a lot of damage from the 2 marksmen, so they have a lot of ways to come back from a very aggressive push if our OneSnap Esports does decide to be aggressive. They have to play it more defensive for OneSnap, for All-Star. They just have to wait for a proper set.
Yeah. They can poke the hell out of this frontliner on the side of OneSnap Esports too. The range on the Ibneth. I mean, they got the Raz anyway on the hands of Spinks. Yeah, let's see how this will go. Anyway, a lot of the members actually having that resurrection item already too. So let's see how this will go.
Yeah, actually the Laville and the Slims are already full build right now, so they have a lot of damage coming from them. But all lanes are pushing for OneSnap, and Zane is trying his best to zone out. Oh, the deranged using his ultimate to really slow down our All-Star team, and they're so very tanky. He's still alive here in the base with the rest of the members of OneSnap still alive, and they just power lock this. They tank it out and power lock. Congratulations to OneSnap Esports.
OneSnap Esports moving on to the next round later on. This is actually a lower bracket match in round 4. So OneSnap Esports got some match at 10 o'clock p.m. again for round 5 lower bracket. But unfortunately for All-Star team, they're gonna have to say goodbye to our Kaisaya Community Cup Arena of Valor tournament. And yeah, maybe hopefully just make a comeback in other tournaments or season 2 of the Kaisaya Community Cup Arena of Valor. Not too sure when that gonna be is. Just, you know, just tune out on my Facebook page. For the meantime, yeah, that's what happened. We can browse through the itemization that they have picked it up in here if you're curious. Also the statistics that they have shown in the game. But up next will be Vongola Srank from the Philippines versus Fern and Friends from the Philippines too. Before we head into a short break, I want to give huge thanks again to our dear sponsors. Thank you so much, Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, Arthilion Gaming. To our dear viewers, there is a 500 vouchers giveaway, so if you want to join, just type !notify on our Facebook live stream, share the live stream on your wall as well in public, and make sure you add the hashtag KCCAOV. So yeah, we're not going to be prolonging that outro anymore because we're going to be heading to a short break. Once again, we're casters. I'm Kaisaya, and with me is KZB. See you in a bit.
たち俺が絶対に守るからギャッ
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち、私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。
And yes, we are back here at the Kaisaya Community Cup Arena of Valor for the month of July. Yes, that was my son. We just saw a while ago walking behind me. Yes, again, thank you to our sponsors, Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthurian Gaming for this support and this community event. Guys, these are just some of the brands and people who actually is giving support in this event. So if you have time to actually take a look at their page, maybe follow them, like their pages too. Of course, also KZ, who's actually volunteering casting for us right now. Check out their social media pages or channels or websites in the caption of the live stream and do support them as well. And to our dear viewers, we have an ongoing giveaway, 500 vouchers. Type !notify in the live chat, and yeah, share the live stream publicly on your wall with the hashtag KCC so that you can join our event. So the match that we currently have right now are between two Philippine teams, Fern and Friends on the blue side and Vongola Srank on the red side. Do you have any expectations on how this match will go, KZB?
I think it's gonna go either way. I've seen both of these teams in actions. They're very good teams. It just so happens that there are times that you don't execute as well, but it's not every game that you execute poorly. So I'm expecting them to be on point in this game and try their best to give us an action-packed game.
Yeah, and in our YouTube live stream glitch from, I think from the INGENIOUS a while ago was saying sorry that they weren't able to give us a good fight a while ago because of the terrible ping problem. But yeah, guys, just make a comeback from the lower bracket. Still possible. That's why I made this double elimination kind of match for for the teams to not just have one fight in a tournament. It's gonna be boring. So yeah, from Patricia Bakunawa, she sent 40 stars. She said, "Go S-Rank, ugh," with a heart. Wow, what was that? Ugh. But, oh yeah, I mean, there's an OG player in here, right? Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, in
yeah.
what is it? Whose team is this? Vongola S-Rank.
Yeah, Vongola. So thank you so much for the 40 stars. And yes, that was a good support for us too, was delivering this event. So yeah, KZB, sorry for losing that. That's a lot of shout out I gave. But what do you see so far on the draft that we currently have?
The first thing I noticed though is that both team have May in their team.
May.
They have May and May.
Oh yeah.
So it's May versus May.
Yeah, it's who's a better May, who's a prettier May. I'm not even sure if that's, you know, I don't think these are female. Maybe they're just naming it after their girlfriend or their loved ones. But there's also a male that is also confusing on the side of Fern and Friends right now. So yeah, one thing I personally know in here as well on the side of Fern and Friends is Sai. He is actually with OneSnap Esports, but it's for Marvel Super War. So yeah, and he's going back to the very well, our most favorite mobile MOBA game, which is Arena of Valor. So Sai is putting back his love onto this game. But for the meantime, okay, what do we see in here? There's a lot of CC so far. If they lock this Valheim in on the side of Vongola S-Rank, that's, you know, that's some sure stuns coming up from, sure CC coming up from Omen in the Valheim, just in case.
Yeah, that's true. The standard bans are the bans are pretty standard actually if you do look at it, except for the Florentino ban, which I haven't seen in a pretty long time.
Could be a respect.
I agree with that. It might be a respect. Maybe they've seen this. They've seen Vongola S-Rank's capability in using this Florentino, so they just decided, nope, we don't want him.
Yeah, and talking about Vongola S-Rank, by the way, guys, pay a lot of respect to them because they're one of the sponsors for this event. So yeah, you shout out, like their page too. It feels like they're also a really good community, you know, set of friends. And it's fun to see, you know, even though I'm not saying they came from Mobile Legends, but you know, I'm seeing a lot of players from League of Legends and Mobile Legends, you know, playing Arena of Valor now too. So just welcome them out. If one person posts something on the Facebook groups of Arena of Valor and they're just sharing, you know, their low rank plays, and that's totally fine. Just welcome them, show them how welcoming Arena of Valor community is for them, so that at least they will feel at home in here. So yeah, wow, may kasalang mangyayari. So when's the wedding? Said asked by John Kayons, because G Joy Rivera said, go baby boy Keb Toda Max. Do you know them? I don't know, maybe you know, you're very close to the community too, KZB. So I'm pretty sure you know many of these people too.
Yeah, but like familiar names, but I've never actually gone into contact with them. They haven't personally like contacted me or anything. But their names are familiar. But go get married, have fun.
Yeah, and talking about marriage, yeah, I know two players from the Arena of Valor to getting married, but because of the pandemic, it got it got postponed. So shoutouts to Jaw and Box. Yes, congratulations to you guys. So happy for you. I'm just so happy because, you know, both of these players as well have been part of me. Joe being, you know, our former support in Halia, and Box currently playing for OneSnap Esports Marvel Super War team. So that's so exciting, and it's just so fun to see people not just playing in this game, Arena of Valor, but also taking it onto a deeper level. But I think they didn't meet here in Arena of Valor. I think it was in League of Legends that they knew each other, but they're just continuing their journey in here in Arena of Valor. So yeah, more let's stop with the, you know, with the romantic stuff now, guys. Let's go back into the game. So KZ, maybe we can continue from here.
Well, we've already established all the bans right now. Most of the bans are actually for junglers, so this is gonna be extremely difficult for both teams because the limited hero pool for jungling is really small right now. We do see that Fern and Friends end up with a Slim's jungle right now, and we see on the side of Vongola S-Rank, they still haven't decided. Oh, they're hovering on this Rourke, which I think is actually a good pick to pair up with the Sylvanas, so that you have one that's very aggressive, one very aggressive, and the other one more of the one you need to protect, one the support needs to be around. So I like their overall composition with the Lumber and the Omen, plus the Marja tankiness and mobility.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds
But before
remaining.
that, I just want to give you a shout out to Tito Gaming. I believe he also played Arena of Valor, but now he's focusing on Marvel Super War 2. Shout out to you, Tito Gaming. If you're, yeah, we're gonna have that game featured too, Marvel Super War, so as is Mobile Legends Bang Bang in the following month. So just check out the official website kaisaya.net/community-cup, or if you want to make it easy for you, just bit.ly/KCC AOV 2020. So yeah, let's do a quick recap of the hero and player lineup for the side of Fern and Friends. We got in here Seniel for Sai, Richter for Miel, Alain for May, Crixie for Keropi, and Slims for Teru Bows.
And for the side of Vongola S-Rank, we have Lumber for May, Talanas for Sage Killer, Omen for Yoshiro, Marja for Bettina, and Rourke for Ugh.
Ugh. Yes, indeed. So let us know, guys, in the live chat. Who do you think had a better overall composition in here? Seems like in the jungle, though. For Sleeves, it's not gonna be the Rourke's not gonna be a problem for him because he can just stay at range, and while the Rourke can try to attempt to get closer to the Slims, but Slim's having stuns and of course the dashes. I don't know how he can potentially go for a catch up on the Slims, but let's see what's gonna happen because it will all depend on the execution of these teams.
Agree with you there, but I think that the Slims is a good choice actually against Rourke. It's one of the few jungle heroes that wouldn't have a problem with a very aggressive type of jungler, which is what a Rourke really is. He normally just stays in the bush and then waits for someone to pass that bush and then just deletes them from the map.
Yeah, for sure. Meantime, though, as you can see in here, both of them are not really going for any invades. Don't want to take that risk for them, they say. And one thing that is obvious though is that both of the supports are not actually helping the mid laners to clear off the waves. It will now just boil down onto which mid laner will clear the lanes faster. It's pretty equal as of the moment as both of them actually go for rotation. It's just different on the side of Team Vongola S-Rank because Marja chose to go onto the DS side rather than onto the side as to where the Sylvanas is. So let's see how this difference will actually make a play or break for their side. May getting caught down by Marja as well as Rourke. Let's see what's gonna happen now from here.
I really think though, based on since the Elaine is the top laner for our Fern and Friend side, I think they want to focus more on ganking top for Vongola S-Rank just because Elaine has a difficult time going against a lot of people. We get a stun from the slit onto the court, but there's just no follow-up from either team.
Not as of yet. Both of the teams gonna be eyeing on to that Abyssal Dragon Kratos already. Let's see how this will go. There's goes the stun coming from Sai. Ugh in here trying to keep at range, but will that pay off? Because as Rourke, you really want to go up closer to your target, but that didn't happen, and now they're forced to just back away.
That's really unfortunate for both sides because I agree with you there. The Rourke, he's the type of hero that needs to be aggressive. He needs to be near his target. But with that clash, he was just really ill positioned. So I think that's where they struggled a little bit. But Miel, it's a warrior versus a Talanas in the bottom side. Apparently, I didn't notice it. until now.
Yeah, because they got the slims. But so far, you know what? Although he is, you know, up against a Anas that has a higher range, somehow he's actually able to manage the minion waves. And sometimes it is Anas actually forced to just back away and go back to a safer play.
In honesty, actually, I find that Richer is really one of the best options you can for a warrior side if against MM. We do see that the lane's caught out by the Omen, but there's backup coming from Vongola Srank, but they're unable to secure the kill onto the lane with the rest of the members of Fern and Friends securing the first Abyssal Dragon, which is very, very beneficial for all members.
But actually, that was an exchange because as you see in there, Vongola Ezra was actually able to take down that Spirit Sentinel. But meantime, Sai won't definitely be a good or an ideal target to get a kill. But 2v2 ongoing into the bottom side part of the map right now. 2 kills in here. Seems like it's going to go on to the side of Fern and Friends right over there. A 1 or rather a 2-for-0 trade right there in the bot.
That was a very good and aggressive play from Fern and Friends. I would never think that they would really be that confident to really tower dive into a clash. But with the Richer's immunity with his second skill, I get why they really wanted to get that clash. Oh, they get the work a little bit, but the rest of the members of Mongolia are not here to help, but they will disengage.
Yeah, this is quite unfortunate. I think Lumber needs to be more with the Tel-Anas because so at least they can utilize the passive of the Tel-Anas. Meantime, I think there's a fight ongoing in here onto the middle part of the map. Nope, they will just be backing away. Looks like everyone is not ready to go all in onto that fight.
I agree with you though when you mentioned about how the Lumber needs to be more with the Tel-Anas. That's because the Tel-Anas as a hero really needs to be babysat until she gets more items. She doesn't have anything to escape with. And we do get an ultimate onto the Elaine, and the Margin is now here, but the Slim has arrived to help his teammates. But the Rourke is right behind him doing a lot of damage. But there's a Senyo ulti here trying to save members of his team. And though very low, May is still allowed. Meow will survive. There's May and there's Meow.
Yeah.
So they both decide to disengage this, which is pretty decent for both teams. And we do see that they're very objective based here for Vongola.
Oh, he's gonna get the last hit. I think he went onto the side of Teru.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Teru, the Slims got that Spirit Sentinel. Now they're more confident and even going all in onto the start onto the middle side part of the map. They're gonna get this objective right now. May is actually getting CC'd right over there. Definitely that's not the time for them to go for an engage just because of that slither of health. Meantime, the blue buff was taken by Team Fern and Friends too. And at the same time, oh my goodness, they're snowballing from one place to another. Right after they're taking that Spirit Sentinel, they take down the tier 1 turret in the mid. They took down the blue buff from their opponent's side, and now the Abyssal Dragon. That was a total of 4 objectives going in favor of Fern and Friends.
Yeah, and they're very good position right here. They have 4 members here in the bot lane. The lane very, very aggressive here, but the Marta has now arrived here to help her teammates. The lane into 4 people. Fern and Friends secure the tower, and there's a Spaniel ulti here, and he's able to help the lane to survive.
There you go.
Is he gonna survive? Oh my god, with a sliver of health, the Lumber survived.
Yes, for sure. And now, meantime though, Miel on the top side won't be able to leave his site for now. But this is a 9v8 match right now. Sai's right over there. You gotta get shocked suddenly that Sennial's actually there to assist. And yes, they are transitioning on to the top side now. Looks like this is their next target in the game.
Yeah, but the Omen is like really not leaving his tower. He really wants to be able to control the waves in his lane, but I think it's gonna be a little difficult for him to help his teammates there. Though we see that they are ready to take this top tier for Fern and Friends, and there are already 2 members more to ensure the capture of this top tier 1 tower, and I don't think the Omen is even gonna try anymore to defend this tower.
Nuh-uh, or else you'll just be sacrificing yourself to the members of Fern and Friends. Meantime though, Slims is not just basically not stopping in terms of going for objectives, but meantime May is in here in a bad position, going for an ultimate. Will he be able to set up a team fight for his teammates right now? The red team currently right now is on the lead, taking down 2 members to the side of Fern and Friends. Is this their potential comeback? Double kill onto the hands of Yosha right now. Boss is still all alive right now, going for a lot of damage. Backup incoming from the Sentinel, a little bit late per se. I think the ultimate just went available, so that's why the late backup. I'm not too sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but so far, right after we saw the potential from the side of Vongola as Rank to turn things around, it was the backup from the Sentinel that made a difference. You know, healing the members on the side of Fern and Friends, Crixie as well as Slims allow them to go back and play, do more plays and become more aggressive.
Yeah, that I agree with that, because this is what I really noticed with Sentinel compositions. In the early game, he will really focus on more of being the support, roaming the map, providing vision. But mid to late game, he's more of the Dark Slayer already. He'll help clear the side lanes, and then when it's crucial, he'll use his ultimate to help his teammates get into the fight, recover HP, and be able to set for his team, which is what he's been doing ever since the start of the game. And that puts Fern and Friends in a good position to take this Dark Slayer, the first one of the game.
Yeah, and I don't think it will be contested by any of the members of Vongola S-Rank. It's quite too far and it's quite risky. Although, as we saw a while ago, you know, they got a potential and even taking down members on the side of Fern and Friends. But for the meantime, May is super low right now. He will fall down onto the hands of that Rourke onto the side of Vongola S-Rank. They're gonna go all in there. Boss on a dangerous spot right now, getting caught by the members of Team Vongola S-Rank, but still back to safety, still all alive. On the other part of the map, you can see Sai still tanking so well right now. May forced to flicker out, dashing away right now. Gonna go for his stun in here onto Bettina right now. Bettina, will he be able to go back away? I'm not too sure right now, but yes, he will. That ultimate by May will not connect to anyone, but at least that will scare away the members of Fern and Friends.
Yeah, and actually the previous ultimate by the Sentinel, which was a little bit out of position there, but though his arrival did zone a lot of members of Vongola S rank, the Slims was almost bursted down by the Rourke.
Yeah.
Luckily that Crixie was there just in time to help his teammates survive that onslaught by the Rourke.
Slims hasn't died once as of yet. They definitely need to shut down this hero out if they want to make a comeback in here, you know. Boss being the problem on the side of Vongola S rank right now, you know, him dealing a lot of damage plus the stuns as well. What more if he is in the ultimate form?
Yeah, that's 100%. I agree with you there. They really need to shut down the Slims so that they have a little bit more comeback potential. As long as the Slim is alive, the Vongola S-Rank is gonna have a difficult time with the burst damage coming from him, because he's already level 15 while the Rourke is just 13 at this moment.
Yeah, quite far. I mean, that two levels difference just says something a lot. And now we're gonna go on to the team fight right now. Mel's actually peeling off the members of the backline of Team Vongola S-Rank. One member on the side of Team Fern and Friends will fall down. Look at that damage coming up from the members on the side of Fern and Friends. They got the Drake even. Still, Boss is free hitting from to the backline. Ultimate even onto the that Rourke on the side of Vongola S-Rank. And now they got the map control. Do take notice that there are no turrets that has fallen down as of yet for the side of Fern and Friends.
Yeah, I just noticed that when you pointed it out actually, which is really good for them. Like, it's very unexpected because with the team comp, it really just depends on the execution. Wow, that Slim's really trying to burst down the Tel'Anas, but not successfully doing so. But they do get that first that inhibitor tower in the bottom lane, which is really good for their team. That will provide a lot of map control and just room and space for Fern and Friends. But the Sentinel has been caught out here. 5 members of Vongola S-Rank there, and he's gone. Oh my gosh, Fern and Friends all their carries are going one down one by one, and only the Richter and the Elaine are left to defend this tower. Oh my gosh, can they do this? Richter, finish it. Big push.
Well, yeah. I mean, Richter should have actually. No, actually, never mind. Obviously, what we saw in here is that that's what they only needed to do. Vongola Srank, they definitely need to take down the carry, specifically the Slims, which is being the problem for your side. Now we see a light of hope on the side of Vongola Srank, even potentially putting an end onto this game. What more if this is like a 20-minute game time already? Maybe Fern and Friends didn't have time to actually go for a revive, going for defense on their side. For the meantime, we can see Bettina in here going solo. I don't think they're gonna be committing onto the team fight, but whoever wants to really win in this game, they need to step onto the bush in here, onto the DS side as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And actually, Fern and Friends are in a good position to take this Dark Slayer. They just have to be able to see proper vision of Vongola Srank for them to be confident.
Oh,
in
they
taking
gave
this
it away
end.
to Fern and Friends.
Yeah, they have gotten it. No contest. The Rourke is trying to chase down that Sentinel, but he's very tanky right now.
No.
And Fern and Friends successfully take the second Dark Slayer, which will put their team at a good advantage right now. Get a very good engagement by May here onto Ugg. So very low a little bit, but oh my god, Omen is even lower. The Tel-Anis is able to pre-hit though. The Drake has been summoned already as well, but there's so much burst damage coming from Fern and Friends, and oh my god, they have
I think this is
bursted
it.
down and wiped out. Yeah, they have wiped out Vongola.
Oh, there you go. They surrender because they know this is gonna be it. GGWP. Congratulations to Fern and Friends. Vongola Srank, unfortunately, they are because this is lower bracket. They're already out of the tournament. But yeah, for team Fern and Friends, they got a match again later at, let me just check, at 10 o'clock p.m. against OneSnap Esports. It's gonna be another Philippine versus Philippine team, and that's gonna be so exciting. Meantime, yes, you can see the post-match result right now. Teru Borus became a really big problem for the side of Vongola Srank. I mean, the matchup between these two junglers right now, actually, Rourke is really good against Assassins. Would you agree with me, KZ?
Sorry, what?
That Rourke is good against Assassins.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I agree with you there. Rourke really did struggle against that Slims, and I think even other MMs would struggle against Rourke. It's just that Slims particularly, because he has the stun and a way to escape any like aggression Rourke can try to do to him. He can turn around the tables in any clash that any clash the Rourke tries to be aggressive in.
Well, then again, as you can see too, we're showing you up the itemizations of both of the teams right now. Maybe if you're just curious to check out how they built their heroes in here, so as the details of the how often they would participate in the team fights, etc. But then again, yeah. Congratulations to Vongola Srank. They're moving forward to the next round in the lower bracket, which is round 5. Sorry. Fern and Friends, yeah, they're on the blue side, sorry. Fern and Friends later on against OneSnap Esports at 10 o'clock p.m. And later on, you'll be able to see Rice Mad from Indonesia and CNC Glory from Indonesia too. We're going to be having a longer break this time, which is 10 minutes, because just to allow our Indonesian friends to finish up their prayer during this time. It is 6 o'clock p.m. on their end right now, and they just have to, we just got to respect the religion that they got on their side too. So, yeah, before we head into a short break, thank you so much again to Garena AOV Indonesia, Sadis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthilian Gaming. To our viewers, don't forget to type exclamation point notify, even just one. So if you did it already a while ago, that's totally fine. Share the live stream too on the Facebook wall with the hashtag KCCAOV. Alright, so we're just gonna be heading on to a 10-minute break. We'll be back after the prayer. See you in a bit.
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち私にもよくわかるから。
君たち俺が絶対に守る。君たち俺が絶対に守るから。
大事な人を助けたいって気持ち私にもよくわかるから。行くわよ。終わりよ。
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュ。キリコ君は私が守る。決める。
ライトニングボール
スタースプラッシュ。キリコ君は私が守る。決める。
Without trying
して、私はアスナ。そしてこっちが。
どうも、キリトです。
今日から私たちしばらくの間新しいゲームにインすることになったの。
どんな世界なんだろうな。
今回のゲームはチームワークが重要なポイントになるのよね。
ああ、チームワークか。
あ、ソロプレイヤーのキリトくん、今ハードルが高いかもって思ってるでしょう。
バレたか。確かにチームワーク重視のゲームって慣れてないから。
安心して、そのために私がいるんでしょ。キリトくん、一緒に頑張りましょう。
ああ、ありがとうアスナ。このゲームはとても有名でプレイヤーもたくさんいるって聞いてるから、がぜん腕が鳴るぜ。
そうだね。それじゃあ早速ログインしてみよう。
ああ、リンクスタート。
一緒に戦う仲間もいるよ。
よし、行くぞ。
And yes, we are back, guys, here at the Kaisaya Community Cup. Me and KZ are both well fed now after that around 10-minute break. Yes, we'll be your shoutcaster still for this last series that has some commentaries for you on this set of stream. And yes, you're about to witness Rise Mad from Indonesia and CNC Glory from Indonesia too. Before anything else, again, shoutouts to our sponsors, Garena AOV Indonesia, Satis Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, and Arthelion Gaming. To our dear viewers, don't miss a chance. This is your last chance. If you haven't typed in yet, exclamation point, notify in the live stream. Do so now because this is your last chance for today, for the 10th day of the KCC AOV. And at the same time, you must share the live stream publicly on your wall with the hashtag KCC AOV. So now, KZB, do you have an expectation that we will be casting two Indonesian teams right over here now? And although this is the lower bracket, I do feel like, you know, we might still see some action-packed matches. But how about you? What are your expectations on this one?
Well, I'm hoping the same as you. I've already casted both games for each of these teams, and they're very strong. It just so happens that the execution wasn't really on point in their last few games, which is why they're in the lower bracket. But I'm hoping both of them show us their best right now so that they can get back into the upper bracket.
Yes, and now we are just about to check if both of the teams are ready. Apologies, but we do not allow any extra spectators. So Sealy, just start the game if both of the sides have actually put up a G signal or a go signal on both of their ends. But yes, guys, in terms of expectations on the draft itself, you know, from APL last night, you know, we see a lot of good plays, you know, Linda showing up, really powerful if well fed, and we've seen that in a few matches today as well in the KCC Day 10. And I wonder if that's something that we can see again, but regardless, it could be some repeats still on the usual picks and ban that would see. But yeah, it's hard to say now on which specific heroes that they got in here, but maybe it's, you know, it's better that they go for their comforts too, because this is just a best of one and it sometimes cannot go wrong.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But most Indonesian teams that I see in game, normally their bans are almost standard. Normally, they have the Dirac and the Zip, which is the constant ban
Blue
that they
team's
do
turn to
for
ban.
those type of teams. But let's see if that's what they're gonna be doing, because that's what I've just been noticing.
Yeah, sure. Though, yes, we're gonna be heading on to the ban picks now. Elandor getting a hover early on by CNC Glory. Looks like they want to take out any marksman that will be a problem for them later on. For me, it's wiser to ban out an Elandor than a Kefeni because Kefeni can still be, can still be managed even up to the late game time. I mean, she doesn't really have, especially when this Kefeni is on her ultimate form. She's just easy to dive. For as long as you got a good diver on your composition. So, what do you think about that? They have banned out a Kefeni instead of an Elandor in here on the side of CNC Glory. KZ.
I think they just don't want to have to deal with this type of bursty hero. Maybe they have a lineup that they really have planned, and they know that this Caffeine might ruin the type of lineup they want to create. But based on what I said a while ago, it's pretty standard. I told you for Indonesian teams, they normally do ban a Dirac and a Zip as well.
Yeah. Well, we saw how annoying Zip could be, not only on what you've seen a while ago in the previous matches, but as well as, even in your ranked games, maybe you'll get annoyed. Even in your casual games, for as long as there's a good Zip player who knows how to stop and delay your jungler, he's gonna do it. But for the meantime, the second ban of Rice Mat will be a Florentino. Not a usual ban that we would see, so it's probably a respect onto one of the side laners in here on the side of CNC Glory. But Omen is ready for hovering up in here, and they will be even locking that one in. Omen is actually a good side laner too, he can set up team fights, he can clear up minion waves really fast, and he's just up for grabs in there. But other expectations in here for Rice Mad's side, KZB.
Well, actually, if you really look into it, both the Elandor and the Laville are actually open, but neither team are locking them in yet. That I'm not so sure why, but I can't really understand what the priority is with the Omen this early in the ban and the picking phase. But it will really depend. Maybe their DS laner's comfort pick really is on Omen, which is better to use a meta pick that you don't really know how to use their skills.
Yeah. But let's see, this is quite unusual though. Ishar in the mid. We don't usually see her getting picked, but she got picked a few times, and sometimes actually great. The Furble is quite annoying, really tanky, hard to kill, and then that Furble can actually waste a lot of time in CC as well. But Pain in here on the side of Price Mat, I'm gonna be scary for the Hayate if he did not get the right protection that he needs. So maybe the Lumber is okay. Let's see how this will go.
Red team's turn to pick.
Yeah, and they lock in the Lumber, which I think is a really nice pick. One of the OP supports right now in the meta. I like his passive, plus what he can contribute to team fights if he's able to knock up anybody who is a carry on the side of Rice Mad. It will really help his team secure the kill.
And Ishar, which was actually getting hovered by CNC Glory a while ago, now gonna get picked by Rice Mat. Seems like they want to say something in here onto CNC Glory. You're not gonna go for Ishar. We're gonna show you an Ishar play that can win a game. But of course, it will all depend on both of the teams because it can still make or break. We still don't know if the Ishar will go to the mid or as a support because we know that she can go either ways. Meantime, this is the time finally for CNC Glory to hover up on that Elandor again, but still undecisive on which to ban next. Is it the Laville? Is it the Elandor? Which do you think should be the ban for CNC in here, KZ?
I think they should not ban either of them. I mean, I'm not sure if even Rice Mat is gonna go for a composition using maybe an Elandor side, maybe Laville, maybe, but I don't think it's gonna work out with their first three picks currently that they have. So I think they should focus on like what they're doing right now. They're banning out supports better. If you limit the support pool for Rise Mad, they might have a difficult time in terms of engagement and team fights.
Yeah. And I do agree on what you said a while ago. Just don't ban anything. Maybe they can still pick up, you know, if Team Rise Mad picks up the Laville, maybe CNC Glory can still pick up the Hayate on the for themselves. Yes, it is a 2 marksman's comp, but it could still work. Pain will have a hard time still catching up on either the Hayate and the Elandor, because both of these heroes got some way of going in and out of team fights. Hey, huge shoutouts to RSL Art, Setio Adil Nugroho, and yeah, to you guys on YouTube right now. Thank you for tuning in. Who are you supporting right now? Are you up for CNC Glory or Rise Mad? A while ago you mentioned MVP Wonder. Yeah, MVP Wonder is not here as of yet. Their schedule is... Do they still have a fight? Yeah, next game. Which is going to be a new stream. Unfortunately, it won't be casted. But yeah, they're saying that they are for Rise Up. Oh, well, Rise isn't here. There is Rise Mad, but Rise Up is done already. And yeah, they're moving on to the round 4 in the upper bracket tomorrow, I believe. Yep. Anyway, oh, they are MVP Wonder. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, good luck to your match later on. So yes, continuing on to what we're currently seeing on the stream right now. Astrid Jungle. We saw an Astrid Jungle before, but I don't think she can work right now. She maybe is possible, but you know, there are a lot of other better options like the Nakroth, which is picked now here on the side of CNC Glory. Now, how do you find the matchup between Pain Jungle and Nakroth Jungle? KZB.
Right. I like the Nakroth against the Pain, and he can really get to the Shadow or even to Pain himself, and he has a lot of mobility as a hero with his skill set, so he can just come in and out of the team fight when he feels necessary, just to poke out a little bit of damage to Rise Mad. But we do see that they lock in the Timmy to complete the lineup for the side of Rise Mad. Good pick, I think, just because they have a pretty they lack a little bit of tankiness, so that second life is really gonna benefit them.
Let's see if that will actually basically be the thing that will happen. But for the meantime, quick recap of the hero and player lineup. For the side of CNC Glory, we have in here Lumber for Yunha, Nakroth for Ishtar, Marha for Leo, Omen for Moonlord, and Hayate for Ryuxi.
And for the side of Rise Mad, we have Ishtar for Bethers, Violet for Blank, Richer for RA6, Teamy for Matcha, and Pain for DN.
Well, let's see how this will go. Some shoutouts requests coming from Steno on YouTube live chat. Hello, welcome to the stream too, and everyone else currently watching on either of the platforms, be it on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Just watch wherever you want to watch. I know how sometimes you find the Facebook live quite annoying because Facebook is lagging, it always blah blah blah, it's always delaying the stream. But yeah, let's see how this will go. Do you have any favorite composition, KZ?
Well, I do particularly like the one with the Nakroth. I don't see a Nakroth that much anymore in tournaments. I don't know why. It's not like it's not in the meta. It's just that I think most people prioritize either like an Elendor jungle or like a Quicknap jungle over this Nakroth. Like, oh, they got a lot of stun. They got a lot of proc damage to that Richer, which is good for CNC.
Yeah, you really want to poke out your opponent. Try to put down their HP bars into somewhere lower, so at least they are forced to back away or maybe teleport back to the base just to regen and waste their time. But for the meantime, again, this is a match, KZB, that we have not seen an engage, or an invade rather, but just pure pokes and that's it.
Oh, it's a Violet jungle.
Yep.
Oh,
there
that's
is.
interesting. We thought it was gonna be a Pain jungle.
Oh yeah, I did not see that coming too. We mentioned a while ago the matchup between Pain Jungle and Nakrith Jungle, but apparently yes, it is a Violet Jungle. And look at that, what they're doing right now. Team is just basically along with the Violet, and this actually will allow Violet to snowball fast if they continue this kind of play. But for the meantime, 2v1 on going on to the top side right now. Moonlight's currently on the dangerous position right now. Gonna get poked down, and yes, he will fall down against the hands of the Violet. The kill went onto the Violet, and that is good news. Now the question in here, how CNC Glory will be able to stop this Violet from snowballing, because you know the team is just right over her. Right with her.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little difficult for them to zone out the Violet because that Timmy has a lot of setting potential. He has the stun, he has that he has the Pooty Poots, he has the Resurrection, so it's gonna be difficult for them to reach her. But the Nakrot walks away from the back, getting a lot of damage onto Black.
Ooh,
Is he
ooh.
going to survive this onslaught by 4 members of CNC? No, he does not, and the Timmy falls down as well.
And I think CNC Glory answered our question a while ago. How should they stop Violet from snowballing from there? You know, he got the first blood a while ago, and they must stop that Violet from doing that continuously. And they did. They sent 4 members onto the top side to take down the Rice Blank, as well as the team and the rest of the gang on the side of Rice Mad. And they aren't actually in a good position to even take this Abyssal Dragon Kratos. But they gotta be careful because there is hope for Rice Mad to actually go for a steal on this one, especially that Blank is right over there. They're gonna go for a reset. Nope, actually they will continue the fight. What is about to happen in here? Let's see what is gonna go next. And there you go, the stun, actually the steal that we are about to witness, that we just saw a while ago, onto the hands of the Violet. They're still gonna go for HAs right now. Will disconnect onto the hands of Ryuxi. Yes, the Hayate will fall down because of the dive-in coming up from the pain right now. Ishtar in here gonna get trouble in here, making use of his Arctic Orb, hopefully to save his life. And yes, he was able to save his life indeed. There's a lot of tussle ongoing in, a lot of exchange in terms of objectives as well as in terms of kills.
Yeah, that does a lot of things happen in that clash, but it really went in favor for Rise Mad there because of the take on the dragon, and they were able to cause the Nakrot to head back there, which is something a jungler should really avoid doing because they have to engage in team fights and then go directly to farming up so that they don't lose any gold. Oh, we see another attack onto the Omen. That team is zoning so well for his team, and there are 4 members here of Rice Mat already. I'm not sure if Omen is in the position to even try to contest this kind of team fight against him. The Nakrot, oh my god, is he gonna go into this terror bush right here? No, he does not. He leaves right away. And the Lumber as well just tries to help the Omen a little bit with 3 members of CNC still there.
Yes, indeed. And now, I don't know what they're planning to do in here. Probably they're just waiting for the Spirit Sentinel to go up. 8 seconds from now, are they going to go all into the team fight? There you go. That stun will connect coming from the teammate right now. They are able to dash away. They are super low in terms of HP right now. A backup is incoming from both sides. But look at that. Richard's actually working on taking the Spirit Sentinel right now.
Yeah, I do notice that the Richer, he does go around the map fairly quickly to help his teammates. Even in the previous clash we had, he was way earlier than the Omen in terms of responding to that team fight. And I think that's why a lot of people really like prioritizing Richer, whether it's a support Richer or a side lane Richer. So we do see that they want to take this dragon for the side of CNC, but it's kind of like a risky take. And it resets.
Yeah. They want to play it safe, and really it's super risky to actually really go for that objective, knowing that all of the members of your opponent are on that side too. So for the meantime, they're gonna go. They will try to calm down, and they're actually eyeing on to checking if the blue buff on the side of Team Rice Mat already in here. But for the meantime, look at that fight ongoing right now. A setup incoming from the Lumber in here. Betters will fall down. There's no more Ishar. A backup is incoming in here. Abyssal Dragon Kratos. Will this be another steal in here? Unfortunately, no steal for the side of Rice Mat right now. They're gonna go all in onto the clash right now. Ryuxi in here getting pilled up, but he will be able to take down 1 member on the side of Rice Mat right now. But now he's all alone with that 3 members on the side of RenaistreUp right now will be able to defend this turret. I'm not too sure, but there's a full bird in here. He needs to give this turret in here. Double kill even, going onto the hands of the Violet right now. There's a lot of objectives being taken down by RenaistreUp.
I agree with you there, and that's what I was saying to you about how well the Timmy is going to be in terms of team fights with the Violet just behind him, being able to protect that Violet in almost every place in the map. And I think that CNC was able to secure the Abyssal Dragon though, but I don't think it's worth a tower.
Yeah, that's true. You are right on what you said right over there. A tower is more important than just securing the Abyssal Dragon alone. Plus, at the same time, you actually lost some members too. So that definitely went on to the side of RenaistreUp right now. But let's see what Team CNC Glory is actually doing on the top side. Going for a 2v2 fight right now. Marja is incoming. The turret will fall down. That is an exchange of objective right over there. They're gonna go for a kill to that Ishar once more. But I'm not too sure how else they can overextend and overstay on this one, because that Violet will get a kill. You know, there's a lot of exchanges in here, and they're not even stopping. Pain will fall down onto the hands of the Nakrot right now. Black is in here, still trying to go for a free. It's gonna get stunned in here, gonna get slowed down, gonna get the damage or poke from the side. Oh, look at that! Dive in here is a star, but then again, he will not survive onto the hands of the Violet with a teammate bringing back his members all alive. Leo in here is in a dangerous spot right now. Just one more hit is gonna fall down anytime soon. Will the stun connect? Yes, indeed. And at the same time, this is already a bad blood onto the hands of that Violet.
Yeah, they're finding it very difficult to burst down the Violet. And also, as I mentioned a while ago, the Richer for the side of RenaistreUp is just too quick in terms of responding to team fights. The Omen is always like super late in coming to assist his team, but I don't think it's that Omen's fault, just because based on how you really play an Omen, he really has to prioritize split pushing rather than team fights, while the Richer, he just has to clear the wave. Oh, I don't have to push the tower. Clear the wave, then go to my teammates.
Yeah, for sure. For the meantime, that is a 3k gold lead in favor of Team RenaistreUp right now. Nakrot, though, I think he needs to work on more towards to clearing off the minion waves. He's the fastest in the team at the moment. Maybe he can pick off that Ishar onto the top side a while ago, but that's quite deep already. Knowing that the Ishar was able to tower hug. A setup being pulled off by Matcha in here. They're gonna go all in here for the team fight. A setup was done by that Lumber, and look at that, getting CC'd right over there was the Pain who tried to enter the team fight. Black is here trying to find a good position. Oh, getting poked down, but Hayate, just one more hit. He will fall down, fortunately enough for that Violet to still survive. Leo is all alone in here, still overextending. That's quite unfortunate. 3 members down on the side of CNC Glory. What happened in there, KZ?
I think that the team here really is one of the saving graces of RenaistreUp right now. Every time CNC tries to engage into a fight that they look like they're gonna win, that Timmy ultimate just turns it around, and the Violet, the way she moves around the clash, really on point. She tries to escape as much poke damage from CNC as much as we can, and I don't know, I think that the Hayata left the clash way too early there and left the Marja to die. A lot of members were low for RenaistreUp there, and with a little poke from the Hayata, it would have been a different result in my opinion. Oh, but they catch out this Omen all by himself, and that's a legendary Violet on our hands, and that Richer setting up a lot for his teammates. We have a lot of low members from CNC, and there are only 4 members alive. I don't think this Marja should even try to defend this tower right now. Just head for the next one, next objective, next thing to defend, rather than to just, you know, try to defend it but pay with your life. That's not really worth it.
Totally not worth it. Onto the top side though, we can see a fight ongoing against Ishtar as well as RA6 in here. Who's gonna go in a better position right now. Both of them will just respect each other, just go back onto the lanes. Ishtar in here can't go more aggressive anymore, although he is in favor in the turret side. For the meantime, RiceMad is going to be securing the Abyssal Dragon Kratos. That's an easy task for Rice Blank, which is level 15 now. And look at that. Definitely Ishtar, we just leveled up to level 14 just now. Needs more catching up to do.
For sure, he really needs to catch up a little bit. I've been noticing that he's behind on gold, and the team is able to stun out that Omen. There's just a lot of burst damage coming in. Oh my god, the kunai blitz of that Hyatt. They're trying to poke out the members.
It's risky.
RiceMad, unfortunately, yeah, that was so risky that he had to die. Because they had to punish him for RiceMad team. You're like, nope, don't try it.
Yeah, well, he went in for a kunai blitz when there was no setup even coming up from Unia, the lumber on the side of Team CNC Glory. So that was quite unfortunate, and he gotta be careful because this Violet is already online. Just one poke, just one damage is basically fine for her, and she doesn't even have a Muramasa on her side. It's just Rank Breaker, Omni Arms, and the rest of the other items that she very much need, like the boots, of course, and the jungling item too. But for the meantime, this is Team RiceMad now eyeing to take down the tier 1 turret on the top side part of the map. Pain is gonna go in, taking down or peeling off the members on the side of CNC Glory. I think they will be able to successfully take this turret down anytime soon, just like that. Look at the damage coming here from the Violet now.
Yeah, a lot of damage really coming from the Violet. Very online right now. And the team is so very aggressive, trying to stun out the members of CNC. And we do see they're not even leaving in this area. They really want to be able to properly set something. Oh, the Marja goes right in with her ultimate, but our Pain tries to help with burst damage, but it's just a little too little here. The Violet is up all alone, but the Timmy uses it as being a bro. He's able to survive this, and the Drake is down, which is very beneficial for CNC right now.
Oh, this fight right now, 4k gold lead in favor of RiceMad. What can Team CNC Glory do? I think they need to find a way where they can separate the Timmy from the Violet, but the Timmy is just so there. I mean, the reserve of that ultimate to save for the life of his teammates is just always on point. And yeah, like this. These are the moments in time wherein they could catch up probably the Violet. But it was always just Timmy is just basically always on the side of Violet, so it's gonna be harder to take. Maybe they can just do a split push work. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, Nakroth is quite fast, but for the meantime, this is an Abyssal Dragon Kratos take, and again, it will go onto the hands of RiceMad right now.
Yeah, and they got a lot of burst damage to the Richter. He's very low right now, but the rest of the members of RiceMad are here to help out their poor little Richter with a lot of damage put onto him. The team very, very aggressive, trying to set up for his team, not even leaving the side of the Violet, just being right at the right place at the right time. And I don't think either of these teams want to engage right now. I think that RiceMad really need to wait for the Richer before they really fully engage the next team fight.
Are they gonna go for the RA6? I don't think so. Now they're just Team CNC Glory eyeing to get some map control over the top and the mid side, because the next big objective is right over there, which is the Dark Slayer too. But look at that! Oh no, there's no more support for the side of CNC Glory.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for him. He passed the death bush of RiceMad without even knowing that they were there. He thought that they were somewhere else in the map. That he was so confident entering the bush that the burst damage coming from RiceMad was just too much for him to handle.
Yeah, and knowing that information, that there is no support, that the support of CNC Glory is dead, of course, RiceMad will go for an action right. Okay, let's just go all in onto the Dark Slayer. Anyway, it's free for taking. Basically, they will be outnumbered in here, Team CNC Glory, because it's gonna be a 5v4 situation, knowing that the Lumber was dead a while ago. But yeah, for the meantime, Enraged Abyssal Dragon at more than 15-minute game time is already available, up for taking. Not too sure who they're gonna give this one out. Could be the Violet, but regardless, that's another good objective that potentially RiceMad could take. can take.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like 10 times more difficult to kill the Violet because she already
Yeah.
has an endless cycle. She has the being a pro from teaming, and she has the resurrection book as well from the Abyssal Dragon. So I'm not sure what CNC can really do, even if they try to focus out this Violet. I'm sure that Rise Mad will really prioritize trying to keep this Violet alive because that's their main source of damage.
And now, let's see. Look at the damage coming up from the Violet, putting the life of the Hayate in really low situation. They're gonna go all in onto this team right now. A setup from the Lumber has been done as well. Rise Black still free hitting from to the backside right now, but Ryoki, although he tried to go for a backline work, he will still end up dying onto the hands of the Violet, and the Violet still all alive, free hitting. Even the legendary kill, it is a wipeout against CNC Glory, and I guess anytime soon this could be it because the death timers are so heavy, and this is just a lone Nacroft trying to defend CNC Glory's base.
And will he be able to? I know that it's kind of like wow.
GGWP, well, congratulations to Rise Mad. They're moving forward to the next round in the lower bracket.
Can you cast first? Cause my Nox crashed.
Oh, sure. Alright, so, well, congratulations to Team Rise Mad. They're moving forward to the next round in the lower bracket, which will happen at 9:30 p.m. Indonesia time. Okay, we're talking about Indonesia time because we're casting Indonesian teams right now. But for CNC Glory, I'm so sorry, but you are moving out of the tournament. Don't you worry, guys. Who knows? We will have more tournament anytime soon. Not just from me, but maybe from the community leaders that we have in here for in Arena of Valor, Berta Yuda server. And yes, of course, season 2 will happen. I'm just not too sure as to when, but just catch up. And yes, to our viewers, I'm not sure if KZB is back.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry,
your
my
Nox is
crashed.
fine. So you cannot go back with the result. So that's fine. We won't be discussing the result anyway. So yes, guys, before we head into a short break, I just would like to let you know that we will be cutting off the stream from here because the next set of stream will include the no caster, no host stream. But you can see the matches in there. Vendetta Team 2 versus MVP Wonder, Hilab Esports versus Little Sharks, BANAL BOYZ versus Revengers, BossGamingPH and Friends versus Alpha Team, Moonlight Valiant versus INGENIOUS, OneSnap Esports versus Fern and Friends, and Rise Mad versus whoever will win in Vendetta, and between Vendetta and MVP Wonder. So a lot of things will still happen for tonight until midnight today, this evening. And yeah, before we head into a short break, again, thank you so much to our... It's raining so hard in my end. Hopefully I don't cut. So yeah, Garena AOV Indonesia, Status Philippines, Richard Tyers from Scotland, Srank Gaming, Arthurian Gaming, thank you so much. And yes, we'll be having a giveaway too. Just type !notify and make sure you share the live stream publicly on your wall with the hashtag KCCAOV. Before we really cut the stream, so I just would like to give this opportunity for KZB. Maybe you would like to do some shoutouts and maybe promote your next stream or anything.
Actually, I'm planning to go live maybe in an hour or something. After I don't know, a long week that I haven't been able to go live. So check that out, guys, and like and follow my page, fb.com/KZBeach.
Yes, guys, she will go live. So if you wanna hang out with KZ, go to her stream. It's fb.gg or fb.com/KZBeach. So she plays Arena of Valor 2 here on our server. So if you want to play with her, just go to her stream in about an hour. So for the meantime, we have to cut off the stream for the next batch of teams. Once again, I'm Kaisaya saying thank you to you guys, and also there's KZB saying thank you to you guys too. We'll be back in the succeeding streams. Bye! Alright, thank you.